gonna stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, It's fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. But much expected, much is given. One that made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give insult away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need.
Dun, 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 dun. JP, but we gonna call him JQ. Birdman, G Brown, what to do, Demetrius, KJ, what's up, DJ, Dean, what's up, Teddy, what's up, Club 57, what's up, Super Bros, man, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Hey. If you haven't seen 9 Wives, you ain't seen the trailer. What you doing with your life? Let me enlarge this for y'all.
Is what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger.
What's up, Knowledge Born Allah? What's up, big homie?
You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
15? Welcome to the show, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. And yeah, man, we got a lot to cover. Canelo's the $80 million man. Tank Davis, Sean Porter sparring, and do we love each other enough? Do we love each other enough? Yep, Nat Turner Day. He died today. Yep. Nat Turner killed my slave master, the Peebles. The Peebles. So appreciate you, Teddy. And let me get the show started. I'll eat them pistachios when y'all call in. But yeah, Canelo's the $80 million man. So if they did 8,000 pay-per-views, let's say they did 750, 740, which is a hell of a number. Which is a hell of a number. I'm gonna say I'm wrong. I'm gonna say I was wrong. So I didn't think it was gonna do that well. I really don't, you know, and they did. Now the question begins to ask, what's next? Like, what's going to happen with these fighters? Now we got to stand by and see who Canelo is going to pick, and what I mean pick, I mean literally who he's going to pick. Jaime Munguia fights tomorrow, or whenever he fights Saturday. Jamal Charlo. You got to ask yourself, if he fights Jamal Charlo, will he allow him to get a tune-up? You know, he's so much in power. He's gonna say no. I want Charlo on an 11-month hiatus. Who else has an outside chance? Andrade doesn't have a chance. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? Is there another guy he can fight? Oh, David Benavidez, who fights this Saturday. So Jaime Munguia and what's his name? David Benavidez fights this weekend. Ben who? But anyways, man, it's going to be interesting now, because now Canelo is real similar to Floyd Mayweather. He's in control of PBC. He's in control, and something Floyd has never had the fortune enough opportunity. He's literally in control of 2 networks, the Zone and PBC. So he has them on standby to see what he's going to do next. Canelo's in the greatest position ever, you know, and with that being said, it's going to be real challenging to produce a budget until Canelo makes up his mind. Similar to Floyd. Remember, Floyd did all them, who's Floyd going to fight? And no one. So you got to figure David Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, Jaime Munguia, no one is going to schedule a fight because they're hoping that Canelo literally picks them. You see what I'm saying? So now everything is on hold, and we'll see what happens with that, you know, but the gamble paid off, and I'm the first to say I was wrong. I didn't think they would do those type of numbers, you know. I really didn't, especially with Showtime struggling. You know, Heyman don't really have a budget, you know, but literally Canelo literally rose him up from the dead. Hallelujah, in the name of the Messiah. So Canelo's really happy to have that power, to have that absolute power. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'll be honest. I have no idea. If I were to guess, I would say Canelo would want Jamal Charlo on an 11-month layoff. If I had to guess, you know, I'm uncertain if Jamal Charlo has a fight coming up. Maybe he does, maybe he don't. But it's all in the hands of Canelo. They're literally putting packages together as we speak, and they're sending it over to Canelo. Literally, he has stuff on his desk right now. Hey, you can fight Jamal Charlo for $50 million. Hey, you can fight David Benavidez for $60 million. Who do you want? You know what I'm saying? And And here's what I was gonna say too. There's profiles to great fighters. I was thinking about this. I was watching the what's that guy? I was watching the NFL game, right? And I realized because David Beckham is coming, not David Beckham, Odell Beckham is coming to LA. And they said he has they say he has talent. I think he's made the greatest catch, not the greatest catch I've ever seen. I think David Tyree has the greatest catch I ever seen. But they say he's a hell of a talent. They say he's a real hell of a talent, right? And but he's influenced by outside entities, right? And what I mean by that is your profile as an athlete will always show its head. And what I mean by that is you got to literally commit to greatness. You know, if you live in Los Angeles or you love basketball, Kobe Bryant was the antithesis, y'all know the word, antithesis of that. And when you look around, you see Floyd. Floyd didn't have any bad habits, didn't drink or, I mean, he had bad habits, he's human, but he didn't drink or smoke. Muhammad Ali didn't drink or smoke. Canelo didn't drink. I've never seen him publicly drink or, oh, excuse me, he did have a glass of something in his hand this past weekend, but he doesn't promote yeah, Antonio Freeman on Monday Night Football. I saw that. He doesn't promote that lifestyle. And here's what I would tell athletes, fighters, if you want to obtain greatness, live that committed lifestyle as it pertains to your greatness. You know, living in the gym. If you desire to get married, get married. If you have kids, be a father. Because that preserves you. I look around and I see like Odell Beckham, and I'm like, he has all this talent, but he's on his third team and he's never really been embraced, you know. And when you look around at the great athletes, more often than not, they have structure at home. And when you look at Canelo, he embraces that home. And what he does is in private is what he does in private. But the perception that he gives publicly is that he embraces home structure at home. And when you look at these troubled athletes, and troubled athletes has nothing to do with skin color. You got white athletes, Latino athletes, black athletes. When you look at them, check their home structure. See if you saw him on TMZ leaving the club consistently. I'm telling you, man, I see it. I look at Canelo, and he has that's his wife, yes. He has his daughter, and you can see he embraces that, and he carries himself as such. I don't know what he does in his private life. I'm not vouching for. I'm telling you what I see. You know, and I think that goes a very, very long way. But when you have these athletes who worship that lifestyle, I'm not saying don't go out and have a great time and hang out with your friends, go to a ball game, go to a concert. That's not what I'm not saying. You have every right to do all of that. But it's not your life. It doesn't consume you. Like Odell Beckham, it consumed, and I'm losing Odell Beckham a lot because they showed him like 4 or 5 times on a football game, and it just happened today. And Canelo numbers came out today, so that's why I'm using those two names. And there's an outlier. There are outliers, right? There are some athletes who can obtain greatness and still drink and smoke, but those I think those are more or less outliers. and congratulations to those who have. But it's going to rear its head in weight gain, productivity. Um, I see. Yeah, Michael Jordan. Yeah, he's an outlier. But how many Michael Jordans do you know? Right. But you do know Floyd Mayweather. You do know Kobe. You do know Canelo. You do know Muhammad Ali. Uh, and those are the greatest athletes of our era, right? Um, even Tom Brady. He probably smokes and drinks, but he doesn't. He doesn't. I don't follow him on social media now. I don't even know if he has that, but you don't see him glorifying that lifestyle. And I think that is very, very important. That structure at home makes a big, big deal. Whether it's with a girlfriend, whether it's with a wife, whether it's with your children. But I see a direct correlation with greatness and you embracing your kids or the woman you love, or I see a direct correlation with that. And if you have two wives, more power to you. But it's very, very telling. And I encourage y'all, because Canelo's about to run boxing for the next 3 years, because he's only gonna fight twice a year now. The amount of money he about to get. If the man did 800,000 pay-per-view buys, that means he's going to do well over $1 million in his next fight. Because I enjoy Caleb Plant. I think he's a hell of a fighter, but I don't think he pushed the meter that much. I would say, out of respect, I say he probably sold 60,000 pay-per-view buys, and I think Canelo probably sold the rest. But when they get that big bad black man in there versus Canelo, those are really, really going to sell pay-per-views. So that's why I can see Jamal Charlo fighting him Cinco de Mayo. And then if Canelo wins that fight, that David Benavidez fight, I don't know how they're going to stop that fight. That fight is going to have so much momentum. If David Benavidez does what everyone anticipates him to do Saturday night, I don't know how you're going to stop that fight. I have no idea how you're going to stop that fight. The phone lines are open. I genuinely appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. Thank you. Means a lot. And Canelo's the cash cow of boxing. And it's nothing nobody can do about it. He is who he is, and on a personal level, as I always say, some people going to say, oh, he cheated. Boxing don't care. Fans don't care at this point. 800,000 people supported that man. They paid $80. $18 million worth of fan support Saturday night. That shit don't mean nothing anymore. You know what I mean? Canelo, he's going to make $500 million over the next 3 years. He's going to make $500 million. He's easily going to make between 60 and 100 million per fight. Shit, Floyd go by. I can make 160. Don't be shocked. If Floyd, not that he, what's up, J-Dub? Not that he wants to fight, but he wants some of that momentum. What's up, Mac of the South? So I wouldn't be surprised if Floyd comes out the woodworks and say, yeah, Canelo's great, but he's not me. I beat him. You know what I mean? And that's just to get the meter going and see how much he's worth. I think that fight does 2 million. If he did 800,000 by himself, that fight does 2 million views, 1.8, 2.2 million, similar to what they did, similar to what him and Oscar did, right? I think him and Oscar did something like that. But what's up? How you been, man?
What's up, Fred?
How you feel, man? Missed you yesterday. What's up?
Man, Fred, we got to support one of our own, Fred.
Okay.
This weekend, y'all, listen, on the Zone, Saturday night, for us, or I think it'll be a little earlier, in the UK, Alicia Bumgarner.
Yeah,
gonna
Alicia
challenge-
Bumgarner.
She's going to challenge for the WBC title
Mhm.
against WBC champion, Terry Harper.
Mhm.
We got to get behind her, Fred.
Yep.
She's one of our own. She's born and bred in America. She's an American. She's melanin. She's challenging for the title. She's up against the Machine Big. She's up against Eddie Hearn's fighter in her home country in the UK. She's going to have the judges and the ref against her.
Mhm.
You know, we need to support her.
Right.
We that's the problem with us as fans in America. We don't truly support our fighters. We're a big melting pot, a huge melting pot, but we can still support our fighters. It's almost sickening to see us not be partisan to our own fighters. You know, I mean, I don't mind other ethnicities and cultures. That's fine. I have no problem with you being pro whatever. Racial bias is okay with me because that's normal. That's absolutely normal. Now, we need to get behind her, Fred. I think, it's sad that you got a lot of these female fighters that don't get no support from guys like Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather, who they have mothers, they have sisters, and, melanin women who are just lost and left forgotten and get picked up and by other type of promoters, and they get these opportunities. I mean, what's the girl name that's got a kid with Javion Love?
Latondra Jones.
Yeah, she's been very inactive, and I don't get it. She's been had a child, so what's the problem? We hear people complain about Carissa Shields, but you got other fighters. So I mean, it's a damn shame, but we gotta get behind our own, man. And I know you made a great point about how women don't support sports. They don't. I got a lady myself. She watches boxing and whatnot, and I can tell you one thing: her friends, they don't really watch other women's sports, and neither does she. Honestly, that's a problem when women outnumber us 10 to 1. But if they won't do it, we should. So I want y'all to go. If y'all don't want to put money in Eddie Hearn's pocket, that's fine. Stream it. Just support her. Go on her Instagram, Facebook, and just leave man, we're cheering for you. We want you to win. We're behind you because she's up big, Fred. She's gonna have to knock that girl out. She's not winning no decision. We saw on that Bob Arum card with Michaela Mayer and that girl. They fought a fight of the year candidate, and that girl should have got probably the win. The other girl, whatever her name was, or a split decision. They gave it clean to Michaela Mayer, and that was a close fight, a damn close fight. So, Sean Porter, he's up on it big. I heard from industry people that they want that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fight. They don't want Sean Porter to win that fight at all, under no circumstances. If Terence Bud Crawford wins a close fight or gets a close split decision and it looks like Porter's winning, Porter is fucked, Fred. He's fucked. He has to knock out Terence Crawford. That's why I don't get why people shitting on him for saying he's going to knock out Terence Crawford. He has to win that fight by any means necessary. He's not going to win no fucking decision. So I think we need to get behind our fighters more, Fred. What do you say to that?
I agree, and I've never seen Alicia Bumgarner fight.
I've seen her. She's a come forward pressure fighter. She's got good power for a woman. A lot of people feel like women can't punch hard. I disagree. It's just that it's hard to knock out a girl when you only have 2-minute rounds.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. It is extremely hard. By the time you knock a girl out or get close, the round is over.
Right.
And she's got a whole minute to recover. So
right.
It's unfortunate that MMA fighters and women's MMA, they get 4 rounds, get the same everything. Same thing that men do, but not in women's boxing. So I don't know what the fuck is up with that. And it pisses me off because the women be putting in work. Yep. I've seen a lot of great women's boxing matches, and they don't duck no smoke. They don't duck no fucking smoke. So
they can't afford to.
I know a lot of men don't like me talking about this shit. They're like, oh, we don't give a fuck. But your favorite fighter is ducking people. males. They're ducking people. They're allowing a cash cow from another country to come to your country and take over, and refusing to fight the best.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Charlo brothers, particularly Jamal Charlo. And again, before I get this shit off the way, David Benavidez, if you listening, you need to stop blowing smoke under everybody's asses. Stop it. The shit needs to stop, man. Your manager, whoever he is, Samson Lekowicz, has admitted he did not think he was ready to fight Caleb Plant. And I will say it again. He admitted he did not think you were ready to fight Caleb Plant. Stop thinking you the boogeyman and no one wants to fight you. We always seen this story before, Fred, the boogeyman. No one wants to fight him. Everyone's scared. Everyone. And I like David Benavidez. He's a great action fighter. Great action fighter, but he needs to stop denying the captain. His own fucking manager, Samson Lekowicz, said that he wasn't ready for Caleb Plant, and that is a fucking fact. And Fred, you could bring him on here and we could debate that.
I've been looking at his card for about a month and a half. It's right here.
He admitted that shit. I don't care what Mexican fans are mad at me for saying this shit. That is a fact. FACT.
I'm glad you spelled it right. Oh, I'm so glad you spelled it right.
So
you were struggling for a bit. You were trying to find that C. You was like, where that C at?
I ain't the smartest, dumbest man. I'm not the smartest, dumbest man in the world for no reason for it. But yeah, it's sad, man. You know, Caleb Plant, Deontay Wilder got way more respect for getting knocked out than when they was putting on good performances. It's sad, man. That shit should not happen. In any other country in the world, that shit does not happen. They get respect before. They already get the respect. You got to get beat up and knocked out to get your respect. Now, why is that, Fred? Why? People act like some of these fighters on their record, every fight they had was an A+ fight, A+ fighter. Everyone has fights where it's a low-level fighter. Everyone.
Yeah.
I don't care who you is. It's not enough fighters in the world where there's none but A+ level elite fighters. It's not. So why do these guys like them and others who are real warriors who took the fight that was given to them? Because again, Caleb Plant wanted that David Benavidez smoke, man. He pulled up on that man. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of the people acting like this man is he's an invincible monster. He wanted that fight. He wanted it. I believe David wanted it too. Don't get me wrong, but he needs to check Samson Lekowicz for coming out and saying that bullshit. So what do you think about that, Fred? Like, why do American fighters get less passes than some fighters from another country that come over here in America?
Ask that question again.
Why do American fighters from here, get less passes than fighters who come over here? They get way less passes. Why?
I think systemic oppression does a lot with that, and media and lack of resources.
But Caleb Plant, Deontay Wilder has some of the best stories you can find, book type stories, like shit that you should think everybody in America could get behind. People that are very easily relatable. I don't care what they said out their fucking mouth. Everyone says some dumb shit out their mouth. They're human beings. You know, some of these guys who come over here do not have any relatable stories to us. Some of them, not all. But it's baffling to me to see the comments that was left by Caleb Plant's performance. People saying he was a bum. He was a paper champion. It's disrespectful, Fred. I think this shit needs to stop. Where we need to actually support our fighters more often than not, man. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Canelo's a great fighter. I'm not taking shit away from him. There's nothing to do with him, but it's sad. And then we got part of our fans who support fighters like Jamal Charlo and Tank Davis, who not putting no fucking work.
Right.
I mean, where does it end and where does it stop? That's my question, honestly.
It starts and stops with our money and our support. You know, we had a great we had a great opportunity, man. If Deontay Wilder, if Tyson Fury doesn't cheat in that second fight with the gloves, because the gloves didn't flap in the third fight, so that's unequivocal evidence that he definitely had something done with his gloves. If Deontay Wilder wins that fight and Earl Spence doesn't get in that car accident, then it's much different, you know, because Earl Spence was coming back in January.
Yeah.
So it's you know, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. But
I just think that, you know, at the end of the day, again, you know, Tyson Fury, he's a great fighter too, man. There's no one in history like him. 6'9", over almost 300 fucking pounds, that can do all those things in the ring. You know, at the end of the day, he won, and I can't take nothing away from him. But again, these fighters, man, they gotta understand that where things are going, it's like they're favoring more and more fighters from other places, slowly but surely, and they need to do a better job with their team. No offense, I love Wilder, but I feel like his team completely didn't have his best interests in him. I'll be honest.
You think Deontay Wilder's team?
Yes, part of his team. Not
who
everybody.
Who in particular? Who in particular?
Shelly Finkel, for one, man. I think they did a great job as far as getting to where he is. I'm not gonna take them completely like off the railroads or what they did, but I feel like they could have done even better. There's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, not having them going over there to the UK when AJ and Parker finished at one of the worst heavyweight champion fights in history, not sending him over there to change the narrative, that was ridiculous. Not letting him fight Klitschko, that was ridiculous. You know, you know, decisions like that, not having him fight Charles Martin in the unification, that was ridiculous. You know, let him fight Charles Martin. Now Wilder's the IBF and WBC champion. That way, what can Joshua do? What can you do?
Right.
It's you got 2 belts, I got 2 belts. You know, I said this before, Fred. Fury was a bad style matchup for Wilder. I said this way before, even in the first fight. No one listened to me. No one didn't care. People thought he was gonna get knocked out. I said, if Tyson Fury's motivated, I don't know about that. I don't know, but it is what it is. But like I said before I get off, man, support Alicia Bumgarner. She's up.
I'm definitely gonna look at her. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm watching that shit.
She's going to have to. I think it's gonna be a great matchup. The girl she's fighting is a power puncher as well. She could crack hard for herself. Both can crack. You know, I think these women's fights has been on fire lately. People need to support that as well, especially one of our own. But that's my call. Shout out to Earl Spence. Get well soon. Get that Ugas belt. Fuck the WBA, man. Make that Ugas Earl Spence fight. Deontay Wilder. Get well soon. Try to get AJ Usyk, Shakur Stevenson. Move up and weight. Do what you got to do. Fuck Valdez. And of course, Devin Haney. Whoop JoJo Diaz's ass. And
yeah. Appreciate you. You ready, Deacon? You ready, Deke?
Mexico.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's good, fam? Can you hear me?
Very well, man. What you got?
For some reason, my volume is really low and I got it turned up. I can barely hear it.
We hear you great.
Okay. Just wanted to change the narrative a little bit.
Okay.
Just wanted to drop some juice tonight.
Okay.
About our Mexican brothers and sisters. Do you know about our heritage in Mexico?
I believe I do, but I'm not gonna. I think I do, but go ahead.
Anyway, we even have the pyramids. Over 4,000 years of our history. You know about the pyramids in Mexico built by the Africans?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about the second president of Mexico was a brother?
Yep.
Vicente Galileo, who was a slave.
Yeah.
And he fought in the army to help defeat the French. And he was so they bowed to this man of his greatness, and he became president. You know about that?
Yeah,
a lot of our history is not being told, and it's the reason why I'm talking about this is how you think about how the Mexicans over here, the white Mexicans over here, how they talk about Devin Haney and his facial features and stuff like that.
Really?
When you go and look at the monuments over there, the large heads and stuff, the Olmec heads, one of them looks just like Devin Haney. If you put the helmet on Devin Haney's head, he looked just like one of the Olmecs over there.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and they talking about and picking at. We have been so degraded and devalued. And when you think about it, when you go visit these places, in some of the countries where I've gone to, I have seen more white people than our people visiting these places. These people are going, they know about our history more than we do because we like to go to Hawaii, all these places ain't got nothing to do with nothing when we should be going to places we can tell our history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so funny to me how the Mexicans here really hate Black people when they really come from us. You know what I'm saying? I just think about a lot of things sometimes, man. It's just a lot of things be on my mind. And I just hope that one day we can get to a better place where we can unite and we'll be a more powerful force. But the game is to keep us pitted against each other. You know what I'm saying? Worrying about the wrong thing. So there's no room for growth because we're so just impacted with nonsense that don't matter. And we're inundated with it on a daily basis. Things that would not allow us to grow and prosper. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's why we can have all these culture wars. You know what I'm saying? Instead, we should have more culture capita put up so that we could grow rather than having culture wars. What you think about that, Fred?
I strongly believe that the fastest way for that to happen, I'm not gonna say the fastest, because one of the how to accelerate that is interracial relationships. Outside of that, I think if blacks heal themselves, then no one else becomes a threat. No one is a threat to Black people. But I think what is by year something half of America is going to be mixed anyway. They did some scientific number.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
But and that may accelerate bridges between cultures, but outside of that, I don't see it happening because I mean capitalism is so strong, man. And when you're selling Mexican Independence Day, Martin Luther King Day, you're always going to have a divide just based off of capitalism and the celebration of cultures being so isolated, you know.
Right.
When you see it from 50,000 feet, not that it's a bad idea, but people clamor, like in boxing, Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day, you know. So it's going to be a real challenge. But I think interracial relationships will heal it on a micro level, but on a macro level, it's going to take time, and then it's going to be something new, and then it's going to be the short people. The short people, you're the racist ones. You're the racist ones. You know what I mean? The guest is in the building. What's up, Duncan? What's popping, mate?
What's the deal, brother? How you doing, man?
What's good, King?
What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Blessed.
Yeah, man. Y'all here trying to, you know what I'm saying? Speaking on some real.
Right.
Absolutely. And I was just going to mention the fact about the Olmecs and also the Aztecs. When you hear them also, they be talking about the Mexican fighters like these are the Aztec warriors. No, we are really those warriors that they're speaking of, but we don't know our history. You know what I'm saying? If we really knew who we would value each other more, and we'll be doing less killing each other when we realize. That's why I like to, in the chat, I say, what's up, King, right? Whether you feel that way or not, If I'm telling you you are a king, rather than saying, "What's up, my nigga?" What's up, dog? I'm calling you a king so it can resonate, right? After a while, it begins to sink in. Then you begin to believe, rather than you believing that you're a nigga, that you're more like a king, right? Then you begin to value yourself. If you have self-respect, then you know how to give respect because you know what it feels like to respect yourself. Then you want someone else to have that respect. What you say, King?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with that. I don't know. I don't know about us being Aztecs, but I believe we had influence in their culture. You know what I'm saying? And I'm down with the respect thing. You give respect, you get respect. So everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's just human decency. We all
Yeah.
should be on it. You know what I mean?
Right. But what I just told you was facts. This ain't something I made up, fam. See, this is what I'm saying. If we know our history, we would
No, I
value.
know the history. I'm just saying, I know what you're talking about, but you know what I'm saying? The archaeology our presence was there. Don't mean that we was there. I debate this a lot with people. And I know what you're talking
Listen,
about. Even with the Olmecs, that's a lot of,
yeah,
that's
that
about
goes back
phenotype.
4,000 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's phenotype though. It's like you're looking at the statues. Oh, that look like. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's part of, that's why we don't do that. We go into the bloodline, that who they actually
Right.
were. You know what I'm saying? And they're not coming back African. But what I'm saying is not to just say that's not true. I'm saying, like, with our influence being there, you know what I'm saying, in Mexico back then, because we're on their cave walls. They showing black priests with the, you know what I'm saying, the leopard, you know what I'm saying, the shawl on, you know what I'm saying, showing them certain rituals that was doing back. They got us on the walls back then, you know what I'm saying? So our presence is there, but I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go as far as say that was us. You know what I mean? Because
Okay. It
we're bad
goes
people,
back.
but that
Those
was
same pyramids and monuments parallels to the same ones in Egypt.
yeah, because we was there.
Who's
So
in
we can show
Egypt?
them how to build them. And because if you look at theirs, they got some nice pyramids, but if you look at the like the pyramid Khufu and the ones in Giza, those are monumental. Those are like, that's why they call them the wonders of the world. They don't know how they built those. Those are big pyramids, but not like those. So you can see, like,
Okay, let me give you a
the
prime
architecture
example.
came in and it was kind of new to them. So, but they
Right.
was on it though. They was on the knowledge for sure.
Right. So let me give you an
Which one?
example of something real quick. Me and you are two brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're one and the same. But
Yes, sir.
culturally, when you talk about language, dress, whatever, we're different, right?
Yeah.
Your tone of voice is more different than mine. Mine is different from yours, but we're still brothers, right?
Yeah.
That's so by us living in two different regions, right, or two different areas in the state, doesn't mean that we're not brothers. But although we move a little different, we sound a little different. We may build things just a little bit different, but yet they're the same.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you on the with the black hate. I don't understand that either. You know what I'm saying, I got all love for all my Mexican people out there, all my Latino brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying, but I don't understand the pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
y'all get it. Y'all know what it is, especially with Canelo. Because I was watching I was at the homie house, and there was a chat they had going on, and it was some of the most racist things being said about black people. And he wasn't even fighting a black fighter. Like, he's fighting
It's like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, man. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I
Hey, I ain't
totally
gonna
agree.
hog up the time, man. I just wanted to get in, man. Much love to both of you kings, man. I love
Yes, sir.
y'all. Keep your head, man, and let's keep fighting a good fight, man, and make sure the next generation gets better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace and love, fam.
Deacon.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Appreciate you. Hang in there, 817. Hang in there. Give me 5 minutes. You cool? What's up, Duncan, man? Craig Facts in the building, man. What's popping, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
Man, y'all got the best show on YouTube, man.
Oh, brother, hey, man, that's saying a lot. I appreciate that.
Oh, y'all show is the shit. For those of you who don't know, Craig Facts comes on Tuesday, Thursday, and 1580
KBLA.
Yeah, KBLA. And that's on Saturdays and Sundays at 5 o'clock?
Saturdays and Sundays at 5. Yeah, 5 to 6.
Saturdays, Sundays from 5 to 6. And Craig Facts on YouTube. Tuesday, Thursday at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, right?
Yeah, definitely. Y'all tap in, man. We mad niggerish, yo.
Yeah. Y'all smart though. But y'all smart, man. It's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. That's why it's good though. I like the balance. You know what I mean? I don't want to be too preachy, but we gotta have fun. We gotta have fun too when we telling y'all something. A niggas gonna tune out. Tell me.
Yeah. How did y'all make that happen?
Shit, it's camaraderie, bro. Like Craig is a fucking genius as far as like just comedian, like the way his mind is. And once you just let him quarterback shit, and you just like, let me go and get in where I fit in. It just years of that shit made sense, bro. It was hard to do at first because it seemed like you just clowning at first. So like, okay, we got to balance the jokes with the information. You know what I'm saying? Once we found that balance, bro, that shit got easy. It's easy because like I said, our people they want to learn, but they don't want to be preached to. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear some shit from some real niggas. You know what I'm saying? They're part of my group, but that's how it is. They want to hear some real black men sitting there intelligently speaking when it's time to. But still, I talk about this nigga's shoes real fast. I get on his teeth or whatever. It'll happen real fast. So you know what I'm saying? That works. You know what I'm saying? And especially in that YouTube space like that.
How did
but on the radio it's a little different. We got to be a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way more PC. And do all that shit. Yeah.
Way more PC. So it's all y'all in the room too on the radio station as well.
Yeah. At first it was just me, I think Doze, Todd, and was it DJ Show? Yeah, DJ Show. That's the DJ Show?
Yeah, I missed him this week. He ain't been in this week.
Nah, he ain't been there. That nigga back the groomer. That nigga been a groomer. He's been a groomer, so he's been out a couple weeks. You got to sit that nigga down. It's been to put him down. We had to talk him out of it. Nah, but he been doing his thing. But we was all there first, but it got so big that the whole crew's gonna come, so we had to move to a bigger room. So now we got the big room in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We the main act there, basically. You know what I'm saying? I want to put us on 5 days a week, but shit, you know how that goes, man. You gotta pay like you weigh, though, bro. We ain't, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay like you weigh, man.
Yeah, man, we love him. We love this Tavis Smiley too. So I don't know, you know what Tavis Smiley is, right?
Very much so. I grew up on
Tavis. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They try to get him out of there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he came back. If you got bread, you can do what you want to do on your own. You know what I mean? So.
Boom. And I'm waiting on y'all to go on tour or something. I'm totally waiting on that to happen.
Yeah, definitely. That's the next thing, bro. That's the next thing. Tour. We supposed to it's supposed to be a show in Houston, I think in December. We all supposed to be out there, and that's gonna be like a test run. So this next year coming up, all beginning of the first year, we're touring. We're having a little tour coming up, Craig Fax tour. We're gonna be in every state, bro. We ready.
Yeah, because I wanted to go last Thursday, but I got the show on Thursday night. I totally want to go.
Oh, yeah, the whole crew stupid. With Big John in. Yeah.
Totally want to go to that, man. And Canelo, what'd you think of Canelo?
Oh man, Canelo. Well, I'll be honest. He didn't look too good to me. I'm gonna be honest. The way I saw the way I see it, if he was going to dominate Caleb, he would have dominated him from the first round. I know he's a slow starter. That's why I'm not gonna put that. The first 4, he got washed. He wasn't doing too much. He was downloading. I think 6, 7, 8, he won. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, he left Earth. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, if you're gonna fight these type of fighters, you gotta give us action the whole way. You gotta be Canelo the whole time. You know what I mean? It was like he could have walked Caleb down at any point, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He was doing, I don't know what he was doing. But you know what I'm saying? He did what he's supposed to do. We got the knockout. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll get crucified about Canelo. I know they
well, let's get
you
crucified.
He's God, it's a problem. But you know what I mean? He was cool, but I'm saying I want to see him fight. It's time to fight higher opposition, bro. I want to see him fight. I love Caleb. I seen Caleb come up boxing, and he at best, you know what I'm saying, in that division, and with Canelo there, he ain't the one be the top dog. You know what I'm saying? So he got to fight the Benavidez and I don't know about the Charlos. I don't like them niggas right now. I'm keeping it wow. Charlos, y'all on my bad side, nigga. Man, y'all was hard. Y'all was Lions only, my nigga. What happened? Man, y'all got slapped. Then your brother act like he want to fight. He don't want to fight, but he won't fight. Never mind. Go ahead. What you was saying about Canelo? You got to fight the top in the division, bro.
Yeah. I think Canelo definitely has to fight more people with more melanin in their skin. The table was really set for him, and you can't. And to his credit, he took advantage of it, right?
Definitely.
You know, and now I think he's going to have to step up the competition. Man, I don't know how they're going to stop that David Benavidez fight. That David Benavidez. If David Benavidez goes in there and destroys this kid in 5 minutes, shout out to Breadman. Breadman to be in
Yeah,
here.
Breadman's nice. He ain't a man. I like Breadman.
But if he goes in there and destroys his fighter this Saturday, I don't know how they gonna stop from making that fight.
They can't. They can't. And he campaigning for it. Yeah. He let them know, like, hey, bro, y'all can't keep ducking me. You know what I mean? Because what he said, he want to clean out the division and be. That's the thing about Canelo. See, he said he wanted to be the undisputed, right? I thought that was my goal, to undisputed 168. No, it wasn't. Because when Benavidez had he lost his belt on the scales, right?
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what did Canelo say? It's not about. I don't care about undisputed. I don't care about that. I just want to fight the best. Now that Benavidez loses his belt, oh yeah, I want to own all the belts. Come on, but you can't talk like that. That's double speak. You want baby? I know that.
We got 817 coming in the building, man. What's up? Thank you, man. We had to introduce the guest, man. Craig Facts, man. Make sure y'all go check out Craig Facts.
Yo, what's happening, man?
What's happening, bro? You had to hit me with the payday for it, brother. I don't know.
I know that.
Just payday. You want payday? I know that.
I know that. Oh no! Hey, when Canelo be talking English, he be talking shit. That shit be so funny to me, bro. Yeah, man. I love that shit.
Playing like he don't know English and shit. Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm actually out here in Vegas.
Oh,
yeah, I'm out here in Vegas. I'm hoping I can bump into Kenny, Olmec, somebody. Shit, I've been looking up. I ain't seen no blimps around, so Olmec, they must be in hiding, goddamn.
That's fucked up.
So you know today was Veterans Day, you know what I'm saying? So the buffets was packed, so I figured he stayed at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, everything on Bomac, man. Bomac gonna get your ass.
Hey man, he got to catch me first, and I got a pocket full of snacks. Goddamn man. I got a pocket full of snacks, guys.
But you gonna run and drop him as you chase him? That's supposed to that's fucked up.
First of all, he can't run and he gonna stop. He gonna stop. I got the most wrapped in bacon bag.
They're fighting at 20. Fred, let me ask y'all both a question.
Yeah.
Do y'all think my boy Sean, because I'm gonna call him my boy, because I believe in Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all think he can't dress and all that shit. I don't think he can dress at all. Gear trash. But he's a dog in there, you know what I'm saying? He get busy and he can take a punch. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing Terence Crawford got is a fucking punch with both hands. So do you think that pressure type of style is gonna frustrate Bud over 12 rounds?
You want to answer that first, 817?
No, I'm gonna let you go, Fred.
Okay,
you know me.
No, I don't think that Sean can pressure for 12 rounds. I think he's gonna have to go to his counter game. Hold
on, Fred. You got the T-Pain going. You got the T-Pain going on your sound.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you T-Pain though. You in love with a stripper right now, man. I can hear you though.
I think that I don't think he's gonna be able to hold up for 12 rounds. I think he's gonna come out and be aggressive and assertive because he done seen the films. He has seen Kell Brook hit him a little bit in the early rounds, win the early rounds. He's seen Fried Green Tomato knock him down. But I think that Sean doesn't. I don't think his conditioning and power are succinct in the second half of the fight. Okay. I think they begin to separate from each other, and I think the second half of the fight, I think Terence Crawford is going to fight him like he did post-stall. You know, he's going to realize that Sean is not that skilled. When he's anxious. You know, when he's anxious and he needs it. When he's 50-50 and the fight is going a certain direction, he may do the jab and the double jab and the move in and all that. But I think Terence Crawford is mature enough at this stage, 34, 35 years. I think he's mature enough to the know-how to win the fight. I don't think Sean Porter has the know-how per se, because I mean, when you look back at it, I thought Kell Brook was tailor-made for him. You know, Kell Brook, he's just a square 1-2.
Conventional fighter,
yeah. Sean couldn't figure that out. So if you can't figure out Kell Brook, How the hell you gonna figure out Terence Crawford?
He's switch hitter too.
Yeah. So hey, go ahead, 817.
Yeah, I think what you're gonna see is Sean understands that he have to try to put doubt in Bud's mind early. You know,
Facts. That's
so
a fact.
he gonna come out like a world. He gonna come out like a Tasmanian devil. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on, trying to see how Bud gonna react to the
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I see Bud playing the matador basically, and taking a step back and timing him and catching it, and he gonna knock out Sean because Sean not gonna stop him.
Knock him out. This man ain't never been knocked out.
Hey, you talking about somebody who really ain't a Bud fan? You hear me? I'm gonna keep it Bud.
I think you beat him, but knocking him out, that's a lot. That's a lot. This man, Sean got a chin. He got a chin for sure.
Sean got a chin, but check this out. Sean got hit. Sean got dropped twice by who? He got dropped once by Adrian Broner, right? With a flash knockdown. They turned right back and got up on. And the reason being, Adrian didn't believe in himself. You see what I'm saying? He didn't believe in himself. He hit him with some shit in the midst of trying to fight back and caught him. You dig what I'm saying? Sean turned around, got up. Okay, the second time Sean got caught, just like Fred said, his power and his stamina, they kind of separate. You know what I'm saying? And he got the stamina to keep going, but his technical ability to start to wane as he gets tired. And
he gets a little wild. He gets wild. Yeah.
Right. And Earl didn't do any strength training. I keep leaning on the fact that Earl did not have Blu-ray in his camp. He was going fat camps, and he was really fighting off talent and no strength training. So Sean got up from that shit. If it had been the same Earl that was in shape like with Algieri, Sean wouldn't have got up. You see what I'm saying? So them two different Earls. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you, Bud gonna knock out Sean, and he gonna stand on this shit like he Mike Tyson. It's gonna, I swear, because Earl did knock him out. You feel what I'm saying? And
that's gonna be pound for pound.
Say when Bud knocked this elite opponent out, because let's be honest, Sean is a great opponent, for real. I mean, I always say Sean got love for coming in. Him, Thurman, and Danny Garcia. They were the benefit of avoiding boxing. You know what I'm saying? There was a short time where you had some coming and you had some leaving, and they just sucked up the spot like they was shit. You know what I'm saying?
Post Mayweather, definitely post Mayweather.
Facts. But as soon as it came time for them to prove themselves, when it was outside of them, they got their ass whooped. And I'm telling y'all, man, two things. One, I ain't never seen Eddie Reynoso talk to Canelo like that in the corner. Caleb was whooping his ass. I'm with you. Caleb was on his ass. He was out.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Out of those 10 rounds, and Canelo turned that shit all mad, and Caleb got comfortable. Say, man, I'm gonna tell you, Caleb started conceding shit when early in the fight, about the third round. I think the referee had to break him, and you seen Caleb kind of be friendly. On the break. And when I was looking at Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, when Fury and Wilder got broke up, Fury act like he didn't see the referee.
Yeah, for real.
Get the fuck out the way. I got business to handle. For all the shit that Caleb, you know what I'm saying? For all the shit that Caleb brought beforehand, it's fuck Canelo till the belt, till it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? And my girl was sitting next to me, man. And she said Caleb got a great chance. He just don't keep his hands up. And then when she seen him doing that shit, she said, "Oh, why is he being soft with Canelo? Oh, no, hell no, he gonna get knocked out." And I'll be damned. Caleb went in there and got comfortable, bro. He pulled a Tony Harrison. He got comfortable, fucked around, and got caught. That's what the fuck happened. I don't care what nobody say. And I bet you when he called Andre Ward, Andre said, "God damn it, you had him. You had him and you let him off the hook." Because even if they fuck him on the card, that's our argument.
He wasn't gonna beat Canelo.
I was just gonna say that though, fam. Even if he lose on the cards, though, that's our argument to be had. You feel what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. Let us argue about that.
Facts. Let us argue about that. Let us hold you up. Because on the cool, we know boxing don't fuck you. You was down on the cards when you went in there against him. You feel me?
That's a fact.
and number two, that when I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it, when Bud came to Dallas and saw Earl whoop Danny ass, he was not expecting for Earl to whoop Danny ass like that.
Yeah.
And he got to see it, and he got that heat from my city, bro. I'm telling you, I keep trying to tell everybody, man, go back and do the research. The boy went right home and posted every gun he owned on his Instagram. Bud always got, hey, look, Bud always got his kids on and shit. He always got his kids on and shit. All of a sudden, that nigga posted all his guns.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga was touched, bro. And when that lady came and put that microphone in his face after he seen Earl get on Danny ass like that, he said, I don't want none of that shit. I don't care if it's 50-50. Say, man, that man keep coming up with all kind of ways that he don't want the motherfucking fight, bro.
You don't think he want that Earl smoke, huh?
Say, bro, look, Bud fans are more behind Bud than Bud is behind getting in there with Earl. Just like I said, Canelo fans believed that he was winning that fight more than Eddie Reynoso did. Because Eddie Reynoso, thank you. So sometimes it's hard to call shit a buck, you know, a spade. Man, when Canelo got in there with Triple G, I wasn't giving him no shit. You know what I'm saying? He got his ass whooped the first time, but the second time he came back and he whooped his ass. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give the Mexican no smoke. But when the Mexican dropped his motherfucking belt to run from a nigga nicknamed Boo Boo, bro, he could be 3-time undisputed. Bro, this nigga nicknamed Boo Boo. Say, bro, tell me if you pull up in the hood on me, Duncan. You pull up in the hood on me and tell me, say, my nigga Boo Boo will whoop your ass. Bro, I'm gonna have to see Boo Boo. You feel me?
I might let me know that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if he got hands.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? If this goddamn monster, if you tell me Monster Cody will whoop my ass or something, I might be like, shit.
Yeah. You don't fight a nigga. You don't want to fight a nigga with a first name Monster.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
So the Mexican good, bro. I give him his card, but he a left hook and a body blow. That's all he is.
That's it. That's all I saw. And that's what I'm saying. He was very flat-footed, and he didn't really move when Caleb was turning him. I'm like, oh, look at Caleb. I'm like, okay, this is how you fight.
What you mean?
This is how you fight him. Everybody should have took notes. Do not machismo with this nigga. Do not do none of that because he can't pop. He can't pop. So if you can box him and keep him at the end of your jab and feed him, if you got a little nice right straight, oh man.
You made a great point there.
I think Boots to get that nigga. Get Boots about 2 years. Boots to get that nigga.
Hey, I'm a dear friend because, you know, I mean, we got to get out of these streets, man. I'm in Vegas. But check it out, bro. Hey, man, ain't nothing like the Bellagio, man. Ain't nothing like this.
You out there, huh?
Yeah. Hey, but check it out, though. Real talk. Everybody was talking about Caleb needing to sit down on his punches and shit. Say, if Caleb would have did that, he'd have been out of his character. And he'd have got knocked out way earlier than what the fuck he was doing. Caleb was countering Canelo and surprising him. Man, go back and watch the fight. I can't wait till they release that motherfucker.
He did a couple pull counters on Canelo.
And when he hit him with the pull counter, Canelo was surprised and he nodded his head like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So that was bestowing confidence in me like, okay, Caleb got the game plan. He just needs to keep this motherfucking pace. When the nigga stopped jabbing, I knew he was in trouble. I don't know if that was from the body work and catching him with the elbow, but on the cool, Caleb had to fight, man, and he fucked himself. Fred, I appreciate, man, you allow me to dip in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to live it up and have fun. I don't come home till next Tuesday or Wednesday. I was thinking about me and my girl talking about it. We ain't giving Bob no money. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving Bob no money. Fuck him. He got to fight Earl for me to buy a ticket. Goddamn. Hey, 1, 2. 2-eyed Earl is back. What you motherfuckers gonna do, man? What y'all gonna do? I'm out.
Man, have a great time in Vegas, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate Kendrick Perkins coming into the shop, man. Hey, shout out to Kendrick. You had that fight close, huh?
I had that fight real close for you. I actually had Caleb winning. I had Caleb winning the fight. I had like 6 rounds to 3.
I didn't even see that, dog. I'm watching the fight like.
Watch it back. Because what I'm looking at, okay.
This Saturday. I'll watch it.
Yeah, Canelo is moving, but he's not really doing anything. Caleb is the only person jabbing, and this is what I don't like about the commentators in the graphics they putting up.
Right.
They do that for the layman that don't know boxing. I understand.
Right.
But when you're saying power punches compared to jabs, the layman thinks, oh, he's scoring 2-3 points, and Planner's only jabbing, so that must be just 1 point. No, that's not how that goes. Power punches are anything other than a jab.
Right.
Okay, so if you understand, you can follow the fight. So what I'm saying is, if they were just showing power punch numbers, they weren't showing the jab stats. They showing how many times Caleb was jabbing and how it was connecting, you would say, oh yeah, he's washing them. Look at that percentage though. They show one, but I know how they do it. And plus it's PBC. He didn't sign there for one fight to lose, for sure.
Right.
Let's talk about it. Yes, I want to ask you a question though, Fred. One question. I seen you have a conversation with Bill Haney. And I came in on the last end of it, but it seemed like you was trying to tell him like something about business, like, nah, you should do it this way.
Right.
And don't have to worry about that. But it's like he wasn't under, like he did, like, yeah, I feel you, but nah. And like for the death of me, like that's how these managers for these fighters are thinking.
Yeah, they want that.
They can't do it by themselves.
They can, but they want that. It's a level of comfort when someone else is fronting the money.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And if you're doing it on your own, you're literally doing it on your own. That means everyone else literally becomes your enemy. Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, because they have the connections with everything that makes a successful event goes. Okay, you know, so when you make that decision to go on your own, similar to what they did with do you remember when Shane Mosley fought somebody? Shane Mosley fought Mayorga.
Yeah.
At the forum.
Okay,
and the moment he signed that fight, Al Heyman and somebody put a fight. Al Heyman put a fight in LA.
Wow.
Done. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Nothing you
they
can
had
do.
A little hype. He slapped his girl ass all type shit. I remember that.
It's nothing you can do, man. And they have the infrastructure and the marketing budget to get the fans there, you know. So I think fighters need to step out on their own, but moreover than that, I think 5 or 6 of them need to band together. You know, and be like, hey, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. Yeah. And if you have 5 or 6 in power that make that move, like I think 5 or 6 fighters should drop their belts together too. You know, I don't think one fighter. I think 5 or 6 should do it. You know, and that will make a statement. You know, we should only pay 0.5% for our sanctioning fees. You said they paying 3%. Imagine what Canelo paid out. He got 5 belts. I don't know if he paid. I don't know if there's sanctioning fees for the ring belt. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't.
They shouldn't have a fucking sanction for it.
No, how the hell?
Yeah, you're a magazine, bro. Like, come on.
They don't pay for the fight. They don't, but they pay out. So it's real interesting in how that works. But I think the first fighter who does it, is going to win drastically. Like in terms of long-term growth, who makes a commitment to do it. Oh, they're going to win. Lorenzo Simpson is doing it. You know, he still hasn't signed, and he's been offered. You know, coming out as an amateur. You know, he's been offered because he was he only lost 2 or 3 times as an amateur. So I think him moving forward, he'll have a shot at it. And there's a handful of others. Devin Haney was independent for some time.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. And he was trying to get signed to Floyd or something. What? Right?
Yeah, I think that was his dream to get signed by Floyd, but Floyd kind of stalled him. See, Floyd don't put up his own money.
Oh, okay.
Floyd puts up the network money, you know, and that's his business decision that he made. But I just didn't like how I'm not sure if you saw the Eddie Hearn interview last week. Did you see an Eddie Hearn interview last week when he was talking to Teofimo Lopez? Did you see that interview?
Yeah.
I didn't like how he was talking. You know, like Bill Haney and Devin Haney can't go to a meeting without. Did you hear that part?
Yeah. He like calling them like low-key slaves. Like, I heard that.
Yeah. And I'm like, you ain't about to pat my son on the head.
Not at all.
You're not doing that to me, you know. And Teofimo was like, yeah, but he's clowning him too. He's just using Devin Haney's name.
Example.
It's the same thing. It's the same play. No matter if you're Anthony Joshua, Dillian White, he's just saying Devin Haney at this moment, at this present time. But when he goes to the UK, it's Anthony Joshua, it's Dillian White. So that's the play that they use. And I was like, I walked away from that interview like, no man will ever pat my son on the head like that.
Never, ever. Nah.
You,
Not in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, you can't do it in front of me, bro. I ain't gonna have it.
Facts. So that's kind of where I stood on that. And they're rich enough now too, right? I think they're wealthy enough where they can make moves, you know, in terms of even if they did it on a B level with developing talent.
Yeah, that's what I was finna say.
You see what I'm saying? Because maybe they use their purse to become the next top rank. You understand what they get? And they sign Lorenzo Simpson. They sign and they throw him at a little casino in Vegas that they probably could get for free
for sure
because of their name. You know, I mean, do some appearances. You bring money to the. If you have a 2,000 person arena and you sell out and 500 of them buy rooms, because you know they're gonna go downstairs and eat and gamble, they done made $1 million. You get what I'm saying? So
easily,
so maybe he can get the arena at like off a Boulder Highway or something like that, where you know they don't do well over there, and put fights there. Maybe that's an idea, you know. So
I love the way you're thinking. I love the way you're thinking.
Yeah. It's definitely it's that. How's the beat battle coming and all that, man?
Oh yeah, we got something coming up this week, man. My boy Sounds by Mega, he from LA. He won the last one. Had a gang of people in it. This time it's going to be even crazier. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy battle. A lot of talented young brothers out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting their little look. So I'm trying to use my platform to get them out there as much as I can, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact. What are some artists you looked up to? Because I know you knee deep in the music. Like,
man,
between you and D, y'all motherfuckers be deep in the music, man. From the historical perspective.
For real. Shit. Man, that's crazy. That's a good question. My musical influences, people I looked up to is like, I was like I'm such a weird nigga when it comes to music because my taste is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? From like I can listen to anything from UGK to Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Helter Skelter fan. I love rock and rock. You know what I'm saying? Duck down music, buckshot, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Sparring. Well, that was my shit. I was the nigga on the West Coast. You'd be like, why you listening to that East Coast shit? You know what I'm saying? Especially when that West Coast, East Coast was going on. I was that cat. I was listening to the Wu-Tang. So a lot of my influence came from there as far as like MCing. But my production side is all kind of like West Coast, like Battle Cat, DJ Quick, Focus, DJ Khalil. I'm saying I can keep going on. It's a gang of like they influence my sound. And one other primary sound I have is Jay Dilla. I don't know you know what Dilla is.
Yeah, Jay Dilla. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jay Dilla is that's a guy who taught me a lot for sampling. You know what I'm saying? Syncopating beats, making them sound a certain way. So a lot of my sound comes from that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like a whole smorgasbord of the whole country. My people from the South, so I got hooked in on Zero and you know what I'm saying, all that back in the day, and Devin the Dude from when I was young, before it got popping. You know what I'm saying? So all that music is just in my head, bro. So it all comes together, and you hear this crazy shit I'll be, you know what I'm saying? So a combination of everything, bro.
I guess the strip was closed, man. What's up? What's up?
And then you're back, like you left something.
You muted. I guess he didn't meant to do it by accident.
I was gonna argue with the deacon. I'm glad he didn't. Nick being here 1 o'clock in the morning with the old man. Hey, no, first of all, let me tell you something, son. You don't know what you're talking about, so shut your ass.
Hey, let me tell you something about Deacon. He wouldn't have no problem doing it.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard it in his voice. He was ready.
Deacon don't mind talking for 2 hours. I'm just gonna sit here and drink my water, and y'all gonna have at it, man.
Yeah, he'll go in, brother. He'll go in, definitely, man.
So I
love it though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fun. Do you think Sean Porter's gonna beat Terence Crawford?
I don't think he can beat him. I'm saying he was saying it's a knockout. It's hard for me to see, like, because I didn't see Earl do it. He didn't even know Earl was coming off, you know what I'm saying? The cards and everything. That was his first fight. No, but I'm sorry, it's before that. That was before the cards, right?
Say it again.
When he fought Sean Porter, that was before
that was a week before, a week or two.
So when he fought him, he didn't. I'm saying, so I'm like, okay, well, Sean Porter can take a punch because I'm saying most people wouldn't have got up if Errol hit him like that, like you said. So I'm like, I don't see it as a wash. But it's a puncher's chance. The way he fight is so awkward that it's no person you can really get in the gym to like mimic that style. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's a person that doesn't really box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really box. He's gonna really street fight you, because that's what Sean is doing. Basically, I'm saying it's like professional street fighting he's done. It's technical. He moves his feet like he's supposed to, his hips turn, but it's still street fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he can beat Bud, but man, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. It better be a hell of a fight for real.
No, I'm definitely I'm looking forward to that fight. Like I am, as the fight gets closer, and we got a great appetizer this weekend because we got Gabe Rosado fighting Munguia. You got David Benavidez fighting
who's he fighting?
Kyron Davis. He's fighting Kyron Davis. Yeah. So we got a good appetizer, you know. But Monday when they fly into Vegas, boy, that shit. Hey, you know what's enjoyable? Watching Sean Porter promote the fight, like it'd be fun. He's like the gift that keeps on giving, man. He's like he is entertaining, man.
Yeah, with that overbite, maybe trying to say them big words. That shit is hilarious. His daddy sitting over there, make sure he don't say nothing stupid. Like, don't say that. Don't say this, say that, nigga. Hey, what's up with that? Is daddy really give him an allowance? Because I heard y'all say that. That's not funny if his daddy is giving him an allowance. That's a grown ass man, though. He never get his ass whooped. He can't be giving no allowance, bro. Come on now.
That was years ago. I don't know if it's now, but
it was real.
Yeah, that was real.
I thought y'all was bullshit. I didn't know y'all that was real. No. You can't. At no age, this nigga should be giving you no allowance. Hey, Sean Porter, what's wrong with you? Let that nigga get that's your money. You get socked in the face for this bread, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you want to say it? I ain't know that.
He's married with multiple kids now, so I know it's probably a little different. You know, definitely. He's definitely taking care of his kid. I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. I wish it wasn't 69. Was it 76, $69? I wish it was a little bit cheaper. Like $49 to get everybody, because Canelo done sucked the market. You know what I mean?
For real, everybody done spent their little money, you know what I'm saying, watching that shit.
Yeah.
It was going up. I know you in LA. I know you heard it. I heard gunshots all the time. What the hell? Did the Dodgers win or something?
Yeah.
They're going wild, bro. Man. That's crazy. And we're not getting the Tank and Rolly fight no more, right?
No, Rolly. I'm glad you brought that up, because we talked about that earlier in the week. Rolly got that. He has some allegations against him.
Okay.
But that's all.
So they pulled the fight for that?
Yeah, they pulled the fight for the allegations. And the irony of it is, Tank has assault charges pending.
Yeah, with his girl, he snatched her up.
Exactly.
You seen it on video.
I'm like, dog, you got to make this shit make sense. Jean Lejeune said, I'll give allowances.
Yeah, that's funny.
About Broder, right? Broder. Broder said that nigga gave him $1,500 a month. A week.
That's funny. That's funny. But see, that's the Adrian Broner fault. That's how much you fuck. Hey, look, if he got to give you $1,500, give me my money. Al, that ain't your money, bro. What happened was you owed him a amount of bread. He said, look, I'm going to hold your money until I get all my money.
Right.
And then I'm going to start giving you your money.
Nah,
what is wrong with Adrian Broner also? Him, hey, man, there's a couple of big boxers I just don't get. I don't get Adrian Broner. What's wrong with him?
Man.
How
many lives does he have, though?
I don't
know. I mean, man, he got more than 9 lives, dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, when I seen him in that court, he crying to that judge, talking about he ain't got no money, and she pulled up them Instagram pictures. You go get your dumb ass out of here. That's the problem. This nigga got stacks of money to his ear. So this is not you with stacks of money to your ear? This is 2 weeks ago. Like, oh my God, bro, what are you doing? Man, we gotta help him. Somebody help him. Help him, Lord, please.
Hey, that shit was funny, man. When AB said, yeah, man, Steven Espinoza, man, he gonna give me a fight, man. He was like, man, I got a fight coming up. I'm gonna have some money then.
Oh man, like no, dog. That's like that was crazy right there. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But that's a reality that people, young boxers, y'all need to look at that.
Right. Great point.
Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be AB because he was about billions.
Now he man, what is he about now?
About bacon. I don't know. AB something with a B. It ain't billions. 1,500 a month? Nigga, that's $900 a week. I mean, let's do the math. $750 a week. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's rent, bro. That's rent.
Facts. Big facts.
You know what I mean? Can't do it.
But I think so Rolly got replaced with the guy named what's his name? Shit. Isaac Cruz. It's a bogus fight. It's a bogus fight. But that fight's in LA though.
Is it still on pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's on.
Why? Hey man, they can come on Craig Facts. We'll go ahead and broadcast it from there. We're not paying for that fight, dog. I'm telling you right now. Mayweather, something else, nigga.
Man. Oh, AB stands for almost bankrupt.
Yeah, that's what it definitely stands. Almost bull. You always bullshit.
Yeah, always bullshit. Always bullshitting. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, that's crazy. They still putting that on pay-per-view, huh? Oh no, we can't have it. We can't have that, man.
Dude, after Floyd slapped me in the face and was like, he said, oh, this legal bank robbery. I'm like, you calling me a hoe? Like, wait, hold up. The Floyd said this is a legal bank robbery.
Sheesh.
You get what I'm saying? Like, how you expect the people that's paying for it? I'm like, no, man, I can't do it, man. I can't. But this fight is foolish as hell.
Yeah. Like, well, what about there was a replacement that was willing to fight Tank, right?
Yeah, Gary Russell came on. He actually came on here and said, I want the fight, but they didn't do that. Now they got bubble wrap around Tank.
Oh, come on, man. They can't do him like that.
Nah, they do.
Man, that's crazy.
Big facts, because there's so many people out there he can fight.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
Gary Russell would have been a big guy. I would pay to see that. I would have paid to see him and Gary Russell fight for sure.
Yeah,
not him and whoever this guy is.
Yeah, I would have loved to see. I would have loved to see Tank figure out Gary Russell. You know, like you would literally see Tank's wheel spinning in his brain against a guy like Gary Russell. You know, even though I think Vegas would have Tank the favorite because Gary's moving up 2 weight classes. But the fact that he still would have to figure him out would be rather interesting. You know, I would have loved to see that. But yeah, Floyd don't like Gary Russell too much, man. Shit, for that sake, Al Heyman don't like him too much. That motherfucker ain't been on. He ain't fought since February 2 years ago.
Wow. For real?
Yes.
Damn. What? They blocking his fights or what's going on?
Yeah, he's definitely getting blackballed.
Oh, that's crazy.
Has to be, because everyone's fought but him. Him and Keith Thurman. Him and Keith Thurman, the only 2 people that ain't fought.
Well, Keith Thurman kind of dug his own hole. Keith Thurman dug his own. Because when he had the belt, I gotta wait, fam. You gotta wait, fam. You tired tongue, hey man. Now he done cut off that damn bullshit braids and he want to fight everybody. No, you wait. That's why if I was Errol Spence, I would do the same way. Nah, dog. When I called you out, you told me I had to wait in line, then I had to get a belt, then I had to do this. Nah, bro. Now I got the belt, I'm on top. You like, stop being a bitch, stop running. You don't want to fight beef? Tired tongue, nigga. I don't like Keith Thurman. I don't know if you know that. He's not one of my favorite fighters. I don't see. I see he hit a nice puncher, but I don't know. Once he lost to Manny Pacquiao, I'm like, oh my god, you let this old Filipino beat you up, huh?
Yeah, I think that Keith Thurman had a lace front. I'm for real.
How is this possible? What do you mean? He was fighting with a lace front on his head like a thought? Oh no!
I think he did. You know why I think he had a lace front? Because he went from ponytail to going bald. How do you go from having a full-fledged ponytail to going bald?
Pulling that shit back, getting them braids. You got that girl pulling that scalp back. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that, bro. You gotta let that shit breathe. You should have fought with a fro. I mean,
man, that motherfucker went bald overnight, man. How about Floyd's lace front?
Oh, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Somebody said that nigga like Cornelius from
Oh god.
Yo, that shit, he dying. Like, what? Come on, bro. Don't do him like that. Yeah, Floyd. He like, we just can't have a beard. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't have a beard, bro. You don't agree with me?
Man, he do. And when he got mad at Jake.
Oh, yeah, he took that hat off? Oh, yeah, it was a wrap.
Why did he show up like, because he was getting it done. He was having
he was getting that shit done.
Yeah.
He pulled the hair off with the hat. The hat and hair came off at the same time. Floyd lost his mind. Like, what the hell? Floyd was really mad about that shit. He's mad about that shit right now. He mad we talking about it. Hey, look here, Floyd. I would have helped you fight the nigga. I know you'd have put at least 100,000 in my pocket for socking the nigga.
Yeah.
I know you did that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. That was funny as shit. Boxing, man. Right now, I think that. Hey, one more thing.
Yes.
So y'all mean to tell me this nigga Deontay Wilder did no road work at all?
No.
He wasn't carrying around no stone pillars around like doing a Rocky training. Nigga. You fighting a bear. You this nigga 500 pounds. He finna be on you. He was on you the first fight. Y'all wasn't training for that?
I asked Tay Jones that.
Okay, so that's his trainer, right?
Not his trainer, but that one of his inner circle guys.
Okay.
And he says Deontay has a track in his house. So he says he was running. He said he was running and doing his road work. He said in the third round, when he got knocked down, his equilibrium was never the same after that.
That's cat. I'm gonna tell you. I'll watch that fight vividly. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he said that. I'm just saying what he said and saying is cat, because if you watch that fight after that first round, when he was doing them body shots, he came and sat down. He was breathing hard. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe he's just excited. It's a nigga that you think cheated you. You know what I'm saying? Your emotions going. You just getting through that first round. Like second round, he'll calm down, get back to jabbing. Like we've seen him do Stavern, seen him do King Kong. We've seen him jab before. Jab and move. So we know he can box. He looked like he didn't know what he was doing out there, bro. Like his technique was off. His technique was off. He was throwing punches with his head out like this. I'm like, I know Malik Scott didn't teach you to do that. But then Malik Scott not telling him, like, look, you're not doing anything we trained to do. When he come back, like, no, you got to do. No, you're not doing nothing we didn't sit a whole year and a half and train to do, bro. You're not doing none of that. And this is second round I'm talking about. We didn't get to the third, like Boris said. He was already gulping water down. I'm talking about taking big gulps of water. I'm like, what is going on, bro? Mm. It looked like conditioning wasn't there. And he got, the moment was way too big. And I think he thought mentally, I can deal with a nigga I think that cheated me. I think I can deal with this now. I'm good. I didn't seen him at the press conference. But when he got in the ring, I think all that came back. The whole first fight, like he was back in that 6th, 7th round again. Like, oh my God, what I'm finna do?
Mm.
Now I see what you're saying, because I see how, but see, the reason he could have got rapid punch on the side, because he fighting somebody that's big and putting his head down trying to duck punches. I don't understand it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So of course the punch is gonna go to the back of his head. He did that in the first fight. Stop ducking. That's why when they showed Tyson knocking him out, that knockdown, it hit him in the back of the head. Because you're ducking, you're not supposed to do that, bro. You're the shorter fighter. Don't duck. Move around. Use your feet. What happened to your legs? You was twerking. Malik Scott. That's what I'm saying. I love Deontay Wilder, but I'm saying I think that conditioning wasn't what he said it was. It wasn't what he said, because he showed us. And then I know if you're a boxer, even if you're tired, them two, eventually you're gonna catch your breath.
Right.
And it never came back. Like he was just walking dead. He's fighting off instinct. Even when he knocked him down, I'm like, okay, he might get him, but if he ain't got enough after this round, it's over. I'm like, if you don't get him out right now, it's a wrap.
So what do you think? How'd he get to the 11th round? Will, huh?
Just being a dog. I'm saying that was the most hard I've seen out of a fight. Even though he was down and out, he wasn't finna just, you know what I'm saying, lay down. That's why I was like, okay, that's why I was like, that's a moral victory for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can he lost, but I can still argue like, nah, he showed what the heart was. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's not what we thought you was going to come show. We knew you had. I know he got hard already. I done seen that from him already. I seen him get up from knockdowns. I know he got one of the biggest hearts in boxing. Right. But I want to see the technical side. What was he doing to set you up and negate your right hand? Why is your right hand being negated? Why when you throw it? Why when the first round he was punching him, you go into the body? Why is Tyson Fury jumping to the ropes like you're finna hit him with the right hand and you're not? See what I'm saying? That's like everything, every technical part of boxing went out the window because the emotions got to me. And when you fighting and emotions it's like somebody, this nigga beat my brother up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna, you know what I mean? Instead of being like, okay, hold on, let's go here and let's set skill aside, let's set emotion and put skill forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was going on in his brain, but he did show heart. But that stamina, bro, that was a problem. That was a problem. Yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch. I haven't watched the fight. I'm gonna rewatch it at some point. It's probably on YouTube by now.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna rewatch it, and I'm gonna watch because you said he was gulping lots of water. Someone else came in and said he was gulping lots of water.
Oh yeah, second round when he sat down, he took a big deep breath. He said, "I'm like, whoa, what's going on? It's the second round. You got to be ready. I thought y'all was ready to go 12. So you ain't supposed to be breathing. You can take a deep breath and be like, all right, let me get myself centered. Okay, but you got to let me listen to the instructions. He took a deep breath and looked at the water man like, hey, bring that water over here. And you gulping water down after the first round. I don't see how that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they let them do that? Like, nah, don't gulp no water. Spit that out. Just get your mouth. You know what I'm saying? This is the first round, bro. You got a long fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know if Floyd would have been better because people saying Floyd coming into his camp would have made him better. I don't know if that would even work either. Because if you don't really like a nigga and he's trying to tell you what to do,
right.
You really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not going to work. You know what I'm saying? I think his best bet was Malik Scott because they had a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? He was listening to what the man was saying until like the third round. And I think Malik Scott wasn't even in front of him no more. Like, all I see is this guy. I'm going to do what I can do to get him out of there in the time allowed.
Yeah. I think Malik Scott did a real good job in terms of the articulation of like during the camp, like how he explained it. Because I watched all his interviews, I watched all his stories about how he was articulating Deontay Wilder to get to the finish line, but it obviously didn't happen.
Yeah,
and now I want to go back and watch the fight because now I think I can watch it without emotions and stuff like that now, right?
Yeah, you got to, because you got to get that out of you first.
Yeah. and then see where the mistakes were, and maybe we should do a show on that. Maybe we could do a show on the third fight and see, like, hey, this what he should have did. This what he, because I hadn't even watched the second fight. You know what I mean? I haven't watched this.
Yeah, I watched it. But I'm saying like the third fight. That's why I'm comparing like him, and even in the second fight, even after the first, second round, he's still there. You know what I'm saying? He's there. Even whatever's going on with his water, whatever, he's there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You say, okay, he's not himself, but you know what I'm saying? He's in this fight. Maybe something going on with him, but there's still Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Any points can lay you out. Period.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's a one-punch hitter. And you know what I'm saying? He was really he got back to relying on that.
Mm-hmm.
He had Tyson confused that first round. He was like, what is he going to the body?
Yeah.
What is this shit? We didn't train for this. We trained for a right hand. That's all we trained for. Duncan or receiver, all he did, and after that round, all he did was get ready for the load up, right? You finna load it up. Okay, here it comes. Bam. Let me lean out the way. I'm fucking 7'3". All I gotta do is lean out the way. You're not gonna hit me with it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Because as a boxer, you get into a zone to where you like, all right, it's instinct. I'm just moving off instinct. So I don't know, like the body work left, and I think it was Curtis after that. So that's where I tell you, he got too much head movement for Deontay Wilder to hit him clean like that. Hitting that body early, that was it. That was the key to the game right there. You know what I mean?
What you make of the weight, the extra weight? He came in at 239, 230.
I think that had an effect too. I think he's better at 2 what he's he's like 215, 220.
I like him at 215, dog.
Yeah, he's way better. He looks better when he comes in. Don't look like he's holding on to like eating so much. And that's why I think a lot of that had to do, all that extra weight, you get into that pressure situation, and ain't sparring. It's the lights on, everybody around you, the crowd going. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be like, okay, well, man, this extra 25 pounds of muscle, and I got to hold this up and whatever he's finna put on me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you're not used to being in pressure situations at 238, 240.
Right.
You was slim, you got small legs, brother. You know what I'm saying? Your legs can't, you got to carry all his weight. So be at your natural weight, and you was stunning, motherfucker. Oh, he was stunning, motherfucker. Right. Oh, when he knocked out King Kong, I lost my mind.
Oh,
and I won $800. So I was there. That's why I'll never talk bad about Deontay Wilder. I will never talk bad about that man. He put money in my pocket. He don't even know it. Shout out, bro. Shout out you and Telly. I love both of y'all, man.
Hey, shout out to Telly and D.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. So yeah, man.
That second fight, I was so wound up for that second fight, I lost track of the rounds.
Yeah.
I thought we was in round 9. We was in round 5.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like I was like, man, he needs a knockout to win. And I'm like, it's only round 4. Like,
yeah, it went fast, bro. It went fast. It seemed like it was going fast.
Yeah,
but it was like slow. It was like, man, every round, like, man, what's going on?
Yeah, because Ortiz was stacking them up, and I was on the floor and I couldn't even watch the fight. I was looking at the TV. I was like, man, I can't watch this shit, dog. Like this,
yeah, man,
it was just too much. But that was a perfect knockout, though.
Oh my God, I lost my mind. I thought it was over. I'm like, man, King Kona came out, outboxed my boy. When he dropped him, I'm like, man, I got people in the house here. What happened with your boy? Your boy's supposed to be the next move. I'm like, all right, don't worry about it. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, come on, Deontay, don't let me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have to fight for real here because they say something else. It's a squat. I don't hear nothing else. Shut your mouth, nigga. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know how it is. But yeah, bro, that was a beautiful. He put it right where it's supposed. So that's what I'm saying. In that fight, we're still like, anytime now, even in the third fight, like, oh, when he knocked him down them 2 times, bro, oh my God. The house shook. The house was shaking because niggas were jumping up and down. Everybody was jumping up and down, yelling at the screen, like, get him. When that bell rung, I turned around to him and like, I think the fight's over, bro. I think he spent everything he had. That's it.
He couldn't land on the second knockdown. He couldn't land nothing clean. Like
nothing, bro.
Nothing. Something clean. Like he
would anything
clean ends the fight. Anything clean right there ends the fight.
Because the ref was finna step in. The ref was like, hold on, I'm finna stop this if he don't throw nothing.
Yeah.
But then the bell rung. I'm like, oh my God, it's over. I'm like, he ain't finna come out this round. He spent it all. Remember, he stumbled back to his corner. They had to tell him where to go to the corner.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, oh my dog. And then he kept. I'm like, and that's why I'm like, he got to be one of the greatest fighters ever. And he kept fighting. I'm like, at this point, I feel sorry for dog. I'm like, man, if it was me, I would have told my ass, hey, look, bro, I'm finna go give him one last round of anything I got. If he start whooping my ass, throw that to him. But I already know how he think. He like, I'm dying here, bro. That's a different type of fighter. Y'all niggas ain't really built like that. Tell me, y'all.
No.
At all. No. I'm not built like that. I'm not finna die. I'm throwing it in the towel. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm boxing now. I'm done. I boxed when I was younger, bro. That was young. Once I figure it out, that I start getting headaches. Oh no.
Fact.
I'm done.
And it's funny going back to the Luis Ortiz fight. I asked him. I says, D, were you worried? He says no. I said, what?
Man,
he says no. He says no. He said, I knew I was gonna catch him. I'm like, I'm confused. Like, huh? You lost every round, dog. Like, what?
Every round.
He said I wasn't worried at all. I was setting them up. The man said I was setting them up.
Caught him too. Oh, he caught him. Caught him. He hit him so hard, he knocked all the activator or whatever was in his head.
Yeah.
And had a whole can of grease on the front row, bro. It was done.
All that smoke glow left him, didn't it? Man.
Yeah, man. So who we got next, though? Ruiz and Wilder?
Yeah. So I think Ruiz and Wilder, the good thing is Wilder can get back to his 220. You know what I mean? He ain't got to lift, he ain't got to get bigger. So I was debating, I forget who I was debating, but I said, shit, 215, 220 Wilder is a bad man to me.
he's almost unbeatable.
I think a 215, 220 Wilder. I think Tyson Fury is an anomaly.
That's a fact.
You understand?
6'9",
can move like that. 280. That's an anomaly. That's like Shaquille O'Neal. Like that doesn't happen. When's the last time we seen a Shaquille O'Neal? Yinka Dare didn't work out.
Not all.
With Candy didn't work out. Stanley Roberts didn't work out. You know, that's an anomaly. You know, outside of him, a 215, 220 Deontay Wilder can literally run through the gamut, you know. And I like the 220 Wilder against a Usyk. I like him against Anthony Joshua.
Anthony, gangster. You know about that gangster shit. Like you don't know about the gangster.
Oh,
first of all, that's why he came to America to train, because they were shooting BMF. He had to tell them what was going on about that time, because they had the story wrong. He was like, yo, you don't know about what's going on, man. I got everything right here, my guy. Like, look here, bro. You're not a gangster, Anthony Joshua. We don't believe you. I love my British black men, but y'all, they ain't the same as us, brothers. When y'all come out here, y'all got that British gentleman shit. We ain't, man. Niggas gangsters out here for real. We don't care about none of that. We don't speak English correctly on purpose. We're a whole different type of person. I'm saying, like, you trying to come here and get in that nah, bro. We passed that. You know what I'm saying, glorifying that gangster shit, man. We on some other shit, bro. So you coming in here talking about you gotta get to your roots. Don't come out here, bro. You should have went out there. What's that dude name that was in England socking motherfuckers out? Got played by Tom Hardy. Played him. I forgot his name. He was one of the scariest motherfuckers out there. He used to beat motherfuckers up in jail. I forgot his name, but that's what you look up to, bro. Don't look up to nobody out here. Don't look up to Big Meech, none of that. Don't leave that alone.
That was corny, wasn't it?
Oh my God. I was cringy. It was cringy, bro. It was
I'm like,
cringy.
oh, you know, not on that level, but I'm glad you said the word cringy. I haven't felt that way in the sport since Floyd said that about his dad on 24/7.
Oh yeah, that was
I was like, what is this? Like, I was like,
that was bad. Yeah, no. I couldn't believe that shit was happening. I'm like, I'm like, is this real? Yeah, that's the real shit. Yeah, that was cringy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you come out here on that time, bro, that ain't gonna stop you from having a weak chin. Like, that's not gonna stop you from being robotic when you box. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be it. That's not gonna be it. Like, you're not gonna come out here and steal swag and bring it into the boxing ring. That's not how that works. You're gonna already have that, and then the technical get mixed in with the swag. You know what I'm saying? That all makes the perfect fighter. But if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it, bro. Mm-hmm. And his kryptonite is small men. You can't fight nobody that's shorter than you. They knock you out. My nigga Andy Ruiz got off the couch. He put his carne asada and Modelo down. And he's like, he put his Modelo and his carne asada down and knocked your ass out.
Right.
I seen it. I couldn't believe it.
In a 4-week camp, because he had just fought 5 weeks. I was at the fight, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put down the freehold and whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Andy Ruiz for that. I won a lot of money on that one too. Because I told them Anthony Joshua is not who we think he is. I told him all the time ago.
That fight was 16-1. Yeah.
Ooh, I wish I would have been.
16-1.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy. I think Anthony Joshua is just confused on some level. Like he thinks that a persona must come with being a black heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Like I don't think he understands that you can literally be yourself.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Like,
yeah, be you.
Be you. Like, and this is what I was gonna tell you too. He may be going down there to Houston. I imagine him and the Charlo brothers.
For why?
He may go train with Ronnie Shields. Imagine.
Oh, okay.
Imagine those three.
Oh my God! Just a gang of fake tough guys. Look here, man. Stop it. We don't need that in boxing, bro. Y'all gonna fight anyway. Y'all really gonna fight.
Yeah,
y'all job is to fight.
You get paid to fight.
Yeah, bro. Get paid to fight.
People already think you're superhuman. You understand what I'm saying? People already believe, like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with him in the fight. You know, like the average fan says, I ain't fighting that dude
at all. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just weird to me. Like when you become like a grown man and you're taking care of your home and you got kids and you may have a wife or a girlfriend and you still want to be that tough guy.
For what? What? Like you didn't get no points. And then y'all taking L. Like I said, if you was the one that looking like a bully, you looking like a chump. Y'all look like a if Fred, we together and you talking head to a nigga and he back at me and he slap you, I'm not gonna ask the dude, do he want to fight? I obviously want to fight. So like, man, what's the problem? Yes, it's definitely a problem. I slapped your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem. Like that's what I'm saying. We know if you from the hood, you know like what he said. You supposed to just act. Ain't nobody supposed to be able to hold you back. Nothing. You supposed to be acting a fool in there. But since y'all really not about that time, y'all just really want to talk and look tough. Y'all not. Only person they put hands on is the Mexican dude that was filming them in the crowd. That's the only dude they really pressed. Other than that, the boxer slapped your brother and walked away. That's what I'm saying. So us broke ass fans, as you call it, I was there for that, nigga. Oh yeah, I think hey, look here, bro. Shut up. You getting allowance from like the rest of the niggas, bro. We know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac said, so you and I know what's going on.
So you and I know what's going on. Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I used to be a Charlo. I just love the Charlo brothers. Yeah. But they put themselves in a predicament, bro. I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that type of behavior because I don't let my homies act like that. And I don't think y'all got people around y'all that fuck with y'all like that. Because they shouldn't let y'all act like that at all. I'll check y'all. Y'all be fighting me. I'll be checking like, bro, no, you can fight me then. If you finna fuck up the bag, fight me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna fight somebody for no reason. Let's do it. Just do it. Just get our problems out the way. That's stupid, bro.
Yeah, because I'm like, how do you PBC flew you into the fight?
To promote.
Make you millions more of dollars. What are you doing?
Wasn't he mic'd up?
He was mic'd up in everything.
Yeah.
People from PBC called me and said, "That I'm gonna tell you what they told me. That dumb ass nigga. That dumb ass nigga. Al Heyman, I'm gonna tell you what they because I don't give a fuck. Al Heyman brought this dumb ass nigga in here to promote the fight and try and get the fight, and the motherfucker done lost his fan base. How are you that stupid?
Stupid. What is you doing, bro? The people that you arguing with these because man, I'll tell you something. You just can't get no dumber than that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's that Adrian Broner syndrome. Like, them cats, like, what is wrong with y'all? Seriously, what is really wrong with y'all? Are y'all really listening? Do y'all really believe the shit y'all are being told about y'all? Or y'all understand, like, this is what it is? I think Floyd laid out a persona that a lot of people are trying to match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that was Floyd let you know this is a persona. I'm Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy was one of the best boxers. I was the biggest Floyd Mayweather fan with his Pretty Boy. Nobody can tell me nothing about Floyd. But he played his role so good that I stopped liking the nigga. I'm like, man, this nigga, money this, money that. Nah, nigga, fight here, fight that. But he like, nah, it's about Brett. That was his persona. And the nigga made almost $1 billion doing that. But when you seen him out, he not fucking up no money. He's not at no press conference finna fuck up the press conference. Even with the fight with Zab Judah, what'd he do? When his uncle jumped in the ring. Let me go over here in this corner. I'm not fucking up my money.
He damn sure did.
I'm not fucking up my money. Y'all go ahead. Fight.
I remember that. He's like, yep, he damn sure did.
Yeah, so they not thinking, y'all, that's not real. He telling y'all when it's come to business, I'm all about business. That's why I'm Money Mayweather. Because I'm all about this money now. I'm about this business. Acting like a nigga, that's secondhand shit, bro. We too old for that. You know what I'm saying? We already know what that's gonna get us. It's not gonna get us no bread. The bag just walked out the goddamn arena right along with y'all. For real. So that's what I'm saying. Charlo brothers, get y'all shit together, man. Stop drinking at the goddamn boxing matches and get into it with niggas that you don't want to fight for real.
Right. Yeah.
Andrade, he won that shit. He won that one. I was on a Hurd. I'm sorry, Hurd.
Yeah, Hurd.
And he ain't got he just lost. He ain't got no wins in a couple fights. He got to win that night though. He got one. He got one on the Charlo.
Yeah, he got one.
I'm telling y'all, Hurd got that dub on that one. He smacked Earth, wind, and fire out there.
Yeah, the three elements. Facts.
He slapped him. That nigga took a step back.
Yeah, because Jamel didn't want to fight. Jamel didn't want to fight. Jamel did.
They both didn't want to fight. I'm saying, like, you're not going to slap. If me and you together, no one's going to slap you. And I asked them, what's going on with you? What, you want to fight us?
Right.
There's a problem here?
And
there has to be.
And he politely put the drink down. He politely put the drink down on the ground.
That's what he did? I thought he picked something up. So he put his drink down?
He put his drink down, yeah. But here's the catch, too. They both got their girls there. Jared Hurd got his girl. Jamal has his girl. Like their baby mothers and stuff. I'm like, dude, why are we doing this?
Why, man? Come on.
Why do we talk your smack? Yeah. You
Get
know
the fight, yeah. Boost the fight up. Get the fight boosted. Be smart, though.
That's it.
He probably said something. And then he say something disrespectful to his wife, right?
Yeah, he said, I'll kill you and your bitch.
Oh, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hurd should have pressed charges. Hurd should have hit him and didn't press charges against him.
Yeah, for terrorist threats. You can't tell nobody you're going to kill them in his life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They clown of the year. Clown of the year, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, and you lost. You just lost, nigga.
Yeah.
As a black man, I was like, okay, they gave him the fight. I'm cool. You black. I ain't gonna say nothing. But you took a L. They gave you a draw. That was the gift. Have that. Yeah,
they definitely gave him a draw. But hopefully Hurd is able to come back. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. I don't know if Hurd can make 54. Hurd looked all of 200 pounds that night.
Yeah, he looked huge. He looked big as fuck. That's why he didn't run up on him.
Yeah.
That nigga do not look like he in our weight class. Hold on, man. And he got hands. Let's chill out a little bit. Let's think about this.
And I can vouch for Hurd's character, right? Because I've been around all of them 100 times, right?
Oh yeah.
Hurd is such a normal guy.
Yeah.
When I say normal, I mean normal. He don't talk. He don't go out of himself. He don't go out of himself. He don't go searching for interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, he was there with his fiance. They just bought a house.
I'm not there for that at all. Yeah.
He's not there for that at all. He's just online promoting the fight because he was in Houston training at Jay Prince Gym. So
why not
throw a jab at Jamel? Why not? Why not throw a jab at Jamel? It makes all the sense in the world. 623, what's up? Oh, they hung up. But yeah, man, it just makes all the sense in the world, man. And I just Hurd ain't that guy. Hurd ain't the guy that's going out looking for trouble 9 times out of 10, you know.
Yeah,
so
definitely, bro.
But yeah, man. But not when you got your wife on your arms, man. You don't put your wife in that position.
For what?
For
you ain't never put your wife in a position. That's not what leaders do. We protect us. Yeah, we don't bring our wives to war. Real. Man.
That's powerful. We don't bring it. That's powerful.
Yeah, bro. We don't do that. We do our wives at home. Take care of the children.
315. What's up?
What up, champ?
Hey, how you feel?
I'm coolin'.
How many phone numbers you got, man?
I only got one.
Oh, okay.
That's the only number I call from.
Oh, okay. I thought you were someone.
Would you be hearing me on StreamYard sometimes? That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying I seen a Sean Porter interview, and I think Bob gonna stop Porter, but Porter had me rethinking, like, from what he was saying. I'm kind of nervous about after hearing Porter talk, because Porter was saying some shit like Bob never faced no top welterweight. And if you think about it, Bob did lose every round before he stopped Thomas DeLerman. So he said Bob never faced a person who put pressure on him like that. How you feel about that? From what Porter was saying.
I don't think Porter can do it for 12 rounds. I think he can do it in spurts. I just don't see. I think Sean Porter is a great athlete. I mean, like a great athlete. Like, he can go in all 4 directions and he can move. He's athletic. He got really good fast twitch muscle fibers. But when it comes to digging deep and you knowing you got a box to win, you got to set traps. I don't think his mind slows down to do it. Being honest, like I don't think he mentally slows down. Like how Floyd fought Canelo in the pocket, and Canelo and Caleb tried and said, nah, I ain't gonna do this.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Yeah,
he did it in like for 1 or 2 moments, but not like Floyd.
Yeah.
Everything was moving slow around Floyd. Like Andre Berto said, I never fought a fighter that understood the entire ring, like understood how many seconds were on the clock. He was looking at me when I was in the corner. He was looking at everything. Like Floyd is like literally in control. Like you're literally in his space.
Yeah.
And I don't think Sean Porter has that in him. I don't think his dad has that in him. I think his dad is a great motivator in terms of pushing Sean's buttons. I think he's a great conditioner trainer, and I think he is like a great guy. Like after like his 10th pro fight, I think they should have brought someone else in to help them with the technical stuff. So dad can be the manager and like the lead trainer, but they still need those skills going on, and I think there's a gap there. And I've told Kenny this many times in so many words to keep his ego intact, but there's a gap there that Sean doesn't have.
Yeah.
And it shows up against technical fighters. Earl Spence, Olympian. Kell Brook, Ugas, Olympian. It shows up. So that's kind of where I'm at. But in terms of a package, I think Sean is a great package physically. But the technical stuff, I don't think he can do it for 12 rounds and beat.
Shay beat Bond. Do we view Sean Porter as a top welterweight, or what do we say about Bob?
Go ahead, Duncan. What you think about that?
Is he a top welterweight?
Is Sean a top welterweight if he beats Bud?
Oh, of course. Yeah, he's actually going to be on the top of the welterweight food chain, because Bud is 1A, 1B. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, I only see 2 people at the top right now, and one of them eyes messed up. You know what I'm saying? And the other one is Bud. So yes, he's definitely going to be on top. And if he look good doing it, you know what I'm saying? He might be talking pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? But
Good point.
But
right, you're
that's
right.
a big but though. Bud is not a punk.
Yeah, Bud ain't no punk. Good point. Bud ain't no punk.
Who did Bud fight at 147 first? Sean Porter as the top welterweight.
Who did he fight at 147? Shit.
Yeah.
Well, he got 4 fights at 147?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only been in the division, not that long. But I'm not worried about that. I don't really look at, you know what I'm saying? Because that don't really matter to me. That division thing, that's cool. But once you see him get in the ring and he's knocking every welterweight he fight out, coming from 140, and he brought that punching power up, that's different. Knocking out people like Kell Brook, even though Kell Brook's face was broken, you know what I'm saying? He broke the other side. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real. Like he's showing proof, bro. So if he's not a top welterweight, I don't know who is. Who you got over him? You got to have somebody over him. But if he ain't at the top.
No, I think he's a top welterweight. I honestly, I got him beating Spence right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know about that. Now you're talking crazy now.
No, I don't think I'm talking crazy.
Arrow flipped 25 times in the car, Nick.
I mean,
Arrow fought death and he won, Nick.
Well, you seen that press conference when that man from was the man from Top Rank when he asked was the fighter's Duncan, and he agreed with him.
Oh, Bob Arrow?
No, Tom Brown.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
They don't respect Bud at Top Rank at all. First of all,
say it again.
They don't respect him at all. You know what I'm saying? So anytime they badmouth him, I don't get it. He they number 100 too. Over other than the tall white boy.
They don't respect them, but if people from PBC really wanted to fight, the fights could have been made just the same way how the Porter fight was made.
I think that's more of a promotional thing. I think that's a Bob Arum situation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Dude, I did a video on that. Dude, that said so much. I don't know if you saw it, but it was the press conference for Sean Porter and Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford had Bob Arum on the DS and Tom Brown on the DS, and Sean Porter was up there, and Terence Crawford was up there. He said, "Now tell the world, have I been ducking?" And Tom Brown started stuttering, and then Bob Arum knew where it was going. Right? He said, "No, it's a new day. It's a new day," and that told me right then and there that Al Heyman and Bob Arum together colluded to say, we're going to make the most money over here. We're going to make the most money. And when we need each other, that's when we're going to make the fight.
Fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
They cooking that fight for sure.
Uh-huh. Oh, they cooking it. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you think the fight going to happen though?
Errol Spence is going to the fight. We'll see.
Might get in that ring. Say what's happening.
Oh yeah. Errol Spence gonna control the media because they got to prepare for the fight, and Errol Spence just gets to hang out. Yeah, and he's gonna control. And I think hopefully somebody does a sit down interview with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like instead of those shotgun interviews where you got to get those fast questions. Who gonna win?
Yeah, actually, real shit. Yeah, actually, a real question.
If someone can do a sit-down interview with him for the fight, I think it'll go a long way in terms of making the fight. That way he can answer in complete sentences, and because Terence Crawford's gonna watch it after the fight, assuming he wins, or Sean Porter's gonna watch the fight, and that way you can really see where he's at with it, So hopefully somebody will sit down with him in his hotel room or something and give him a 20-30 minute interview. I think that'll be great for boxing.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, don't get me wrong, man. Earl my favorite fighter, but man, Bob been shopping every welterweight, like both sides.
Yeah, he has. That's true.
If Bud stops this guy, Bud stops this guy,
it's over. I'm gonna put him at number one.
Yeah. If Bud stops Sean Porter, he's pound for pound king, and he does it with flavor.
That's a fact.
He's the pound for pound king for sure.
We don't want to hear that Canelo shit either, because
nah. Canelo ain't fought nobody like that since I mean maybe Daniel Jacobs, maybe Daniel Jacobs.
Maybe Daniel. And he gave up. He
gave up. Yeah, Daniel. I'm like, what are you doing, dog? Like,
he was doing good too.
He just didn't want to fight anymore. He's like, man, that
money's guaranteed. They just come on at the second half of the fight. I should all like the body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
He don't never fight strong in the beginning like he's supposed to.
Yeah, he was scared against Triple G.
Yeah.
He was making me mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm like, throw some punches.
You don't want to get knocked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
At that time, Triple G was a boogeyman.
Yeah. Right.
Niggas turned the lights on.
Right.
Did he get knocked down that fight? Didn't he get knocked down?
Yeah, try to switch softball. Yeah, against the ropes. He got knocked, but he actually went down out of fear though. I mean, like he didn't go down because he was getting pummeled or was a true knockdown punch. He was like, man, I'm gonna go down and regroup. And then when he got up, something registered in him. He was like,
yeah,
he's not really like that,
Yeah, maybe it's not my night.
Yeah, but he's the biggest winner though. He got Triple G, Canelo, Chavez Jr. He's the biggest winner out of all these son of a guns.
That's real shit.
All the paychecks,
That's with that.
Yep.
I like Daniel Jacobs. I like Danny Jacobs though.
Yeah, he cool. Good guy. One of the good guys in boxing. You know what I mean? Now you see him a lot with his son and stuff like that. Who? I do want to see that at 68.
Charlo?
Yeah, I want to see that.
I got Danny Jacobs.
Really?
You do?
I got Danny on now. I think Danny gonna outbox him.
Really?
Danny was saying that the Charlo is ducking him.
They got into it, didn't they?
Yeah, I was there at the Barclay. He walked by him. Yeah, he walked by. Everyone saw it on video. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Danny Jacobs was talking to his soul though. Like, what you talking about there? We can get out right now.
Yeah.
When you talking to a man like that and his eyes like that, you mean everything you saying. I
Right.
don't care who around us. I'm talking to you.
Right. Yeah, he did. I'm talking to you. He did. He did.
That's how I know Charlo wouldn't really like that. I'm like, okay, they're not ready to go. You go, you go. That showed me right there. So I think Danny again. Got Danny in there. I lost faith in the Charlo, especially after that last fight, man. The last 2 fights. I seen one lose to Tony Harrison, then the other one lost. He's out there at the draw, right?
Yeah. Against Castano.
Castano could and let me tell you something. He lost that fight.
He did.
I saw that fight.
He
did. Lost that fight, man. He lost that fight. I ain't gonna care. You know what I'm saying? So they shouldn't be as rah-rah as they is. But I got Danny Jacob in that one though. I do. And I think that you know what I'm saying, a dark horse in 168 is definitely not 160, but 160 and 168 is Boots, man. Y'all ain't nobody talking about Boots enough, man. Boots is the next nigga. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm saying it on a barbershop conversation. Boots Ennis will be the next guy we talking about as the pound for pound. I think he'll sleep Canelo. I think he the one guy who can box and hit hard stuff to sleep Canelo.
That's a stretch. I gotta see him fight somebody.
Wow, you think he beats Earl Spence?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. That's a stretch. What's telling you that he beat Earl Spence?
He ain't had no bullets come back at him yet, man.
I know, but I'm saying I've seen him. I'm just saying I've seen the style they're gonna make the fight. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't seen Earl fight nobody that big.
I get
that. You know what I'm saying? So Earl going up in weight, eventually that power gonna stay at one weight division while you keep going up. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to hit Boots. Yeah. He ain't somebody you just gonna be able to jab, and you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna respect that. I see he walking through everything.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm Boots all day.
Yeah. That's great, but he's only been to the gun range though.
Yeah,
what's
I feel you.
you know what I mean? He ain't really been outside. He ain't been to Afghanistan yet. You know.
But just remember I said this. We're gonna have a conversation again. I'm like, I told you about Boots. I told you Boots.
He passed out. He checks all the boxes. He checks all
That's
the boxes.
what I like about him. That's what I like about him. He everything you want in a boxer, he does. He does. You know what I'm saying? He does very well.
And he can switch
hit hard.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be a problem. And I interviewed his manager, his promoter last week, and he said that they ain't gonna sell him out. So it's gonna take him some time to get those fights, but he gonna get them. You know, because he's not.
Sean Porter said he don't want no smoke. He's like, I don't want none of that. What did he say on Friday? You want some of this old man? No.
No.
No, I do not want that smoke, boy.
That's fact. That's
some honest shit to say, though. That's as a fighter, that's very honest. That's very honest to say. Like, I don't want that nigga.
Yeah, he did. He said, I don't want no parts of that shit.
That's the boogeyman.
Anything else? What else you got?
Shit, no, man. I'm wants to give the line up. Everybody, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Appreciate you.
This nigga need a nap. Nigga, you need to chill and sleep.
That nigga, he on his third burn by now.
Ooh, yeah.
Appreciate you, big homie.
Yeah, funny. That
motherfucker always calling blow, man. I appreciate it.
Nigga like, shit, I walked to the store, but I didn't know. They was over there. Hey, nigga, let's go, brother.
Oh, man.
I got homies like that. I already know. That's the niggas that be around you. They fall asleep. And you like, man, you going to sleep? No, I ain't sleep. I was just rip my heart real quick. Nah, then you sleep.
Hey, before we get out here, hey, what did you think of Mikey Garcia? And he checked that box white.
Oh, my God. You see that?
Yeah.
You cool ass Mexican.
Yo,
the Raza is upset, fool. Like, what are you doing? Like, that shit was trash, bro. I'm like, so you white? But that's what I'm saying. They can do that, and that's acceptable. Like, okay, well, they can be considered white. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy, bro.
But he Home Depot Brown though. Like, no disrespect, but it seems like he's like, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't like no fair skinned Latino.
No, they would call him a dark skin, like a darker Mexican. He's a dark Mexican.
I think he worked in the fields with his parents. You know,
Yeah.
Rest in peace to his mother. You know, like I like for real, like he's a brown skinned Mexican that I see. You know what I mean? Like,
and they proud Mexican. Like his pops and them, they real proud. They know what I'm saying? They not about that bullshit. I know Robert definitely is. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I guess, but I think this is incentive for them to do that though. You know what I'm saying? They could pull white, and it makes, you know what I'm saying, the Caucasians look like they're deep. Like, okay, the numbers are going up. So, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand that's a political thing. That has nothing to do about who you are as a person, or who you think you are. You know what I'm saying? I know you think it's a mental thing. That's a political thing. So where they can put resources in certain places. You know what I'm saying? Where it's needed. If you putting that down, nigga, trust me, they're not going to look at you as that. I know you think you that. As soon as you start speaking, first of all, as soon as you come up and say anything, you're going to think I'm getting pulled over. You getting pulled over too. You know what I'm saying? You just a black dude, a Mexican dude, a black dude who speaks Spanish. That's it. You just the same thing as us, bro. So it sells you a lot, though. You know what I'm saying? It sells you a lot about the mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That if you doing that, that's a conscious decision. That's like you put a gender, you put female.
I learned a lot about him when I was like, oh, this
all makes sense now.
It all makes sense to me now. Like, it did. I was like, wow, he played the game outside, but when he go inside, they speak English. You know what I mean? They speak in English at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Very good. Like they answer the phone, hello. They don't say bueno.
Hola.
Un momento. They don't say that. They don't say that. They don't say no, not here. Not here. They don't say that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You can't be that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, bro. Cannot do that.
I thought that was a serious act of betrayal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And this the way that, but that happens. They do that a lot. It's not just him. They're told to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like Mexicans, and especially in California, they come out here and they put on the census that they're white. You know what I'm saying? That happens. That's just the fact of it is. You know what I'm saying? They're disrespectful. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? I got Mexican people that'll tell you right now, like, yeah, we do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's not, like I say, you're not that though. At the end of the day, you are who you are. You can't hide who you are. I can put white on anything. I can put white as soon as I show up, nigga. No. You can't be the person you were. I used to have to on my resumes, bro. I used to have to put my middle name instead of my first name because my middle name is a nigga name. So they'd be like, no, my first name is nigga. So they'd be like, no, we ain't hire him. But when I put my middle name, which is Scott, they was like, oh, for sure, we'll hire Scott all day. So I was getting all types of calls back when I was working. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on, but I had to change my name for that to happen. But even when I go to the interview, this ain't no white Scott. This is I got a white voice on the phone like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm all that. But I'm a nigga though. I can't hide that no more. I can talk as white as I want and be as smiley and hey, how you doing? But I'm still a nigga in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So you can't hide this, bro. That's why I be mad at the LGBTQ community, because y'all be talking that shit too. We can't hide this. So this is not a black experience. You can take off that wig, nigga. For real. You can take off that wig and them stockings. I cannot not be black. I am a black man. I cannot do nothing about that. I'm black as fuck. Look at me. Look. See, if the light went on me, you'll see how dark I am. I love that though about myself. You know what I'm saying? There's not no self-hate here, but if you hate yourself, you hate what you represent or your people represent, you will go outside and portray your race. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sickness, bro.
Nah, you're absolutely right. That makes.
I don't mean to get deep on it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Deep on it, but yeah, but that's real, bro. That's real. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna try that.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm gonna do a social experiment. I don't. The next application I gotta fill out, I'm gonna put white on it.
Yeah, see what happens.
And I'm curious to see what happened.
See what happens.
I'm very curious.
Because they hit us with the critical race theory now. You know what I'm saying? Let's test it out. Let's test it out. That's all they have to do. They want to know if white privilege really exists. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. That's all we have to do. We don't have to sit here and go back and forth and talk about experiences. Let's just go out in the world and see what the world tells us about white privilege.
I'm gonna put white female. I'm gonna put white female.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get everything you want. Everything. You get everything.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit record on my phone and and I'm gonna put white female because we can be anything we want now.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, I can tell you that.
Like men can get pregnant, man. Oh yeah, we can do all that now. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
try that. The next time I got to fill out an application for an appointment or something, I'm gonna put white female.
Straight up Becky, bro.
And I'm gonna see how she responds.
Yeah, Becky gonna get you. You know, if you're a Baxter, you're getting there. You're gonna get them the door. You know what I'm saying? Then you just got when you get there, just like, I represent her. I'm her husband. Then she likes black man too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole, you know what I mean? It's just how they do, bro. Once you put that on there, you're gonna get in there. That shit really exists, bro.
Facts. I'm on it, man. I'm on it.
Real, man.
Man, Craig Facts. Duncan, man, we totally appreciate you coming in here, dog.
All day. You know I gotta come back on, bro. I gotta come back on after these fights happen.
Anytime.
We gotta talk about this, man. Because if Bud get caught, I'm gonna be on here, and I want that dude to call back in too. Because I like Sean Porter, man. I don't know why I like Sean Porter. I like the way he fights. He's just a dog. It's like you throw him in there, he gonna get down with anybody. He might not win, or it might not look the prettiest, but you know what I'm saying, he a dog, and that to a pure boxer like Bud, that can be frustrating. You know what I'm saying? He's not at the angles I need him to be. He's holding me. He's holding me, hitting me. You know what I'm saying? Everything is basically MMA. That's what he does. He basically fights MMA boxing. You know what I'm saying? He just can't take a nigga down. He'd be good at MMA, I think. But he just don't, you know what I mean? Like you said, and plus the technical limitation. So if Bud get caught, that's the upset of the year. I don't see nothing bigger than that being an upset than that. I don't see nothing bigger than that being an upset. Because Bud is supposed to be here next. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be fighting the top fights of the year. So if he loses to little Sean, come on, man. Not Sean with the tired tongue, with the overbite.
He ain't losing to Sean, dog. It's gonna be a fun fight, but it's definitely one of them fights where you can literally hang out with your boys, though. It's definitely a best friend fight, though. You know what I mean? It's one of those fights, man, because we know their careers from start to finish. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun, man.
Go ahead. It's the day after my birthday. You know what I'm saying? The 9th on the 20th. My shit on the 19th.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. What you doing for your birthday?
I don't know. I was supposed to have a pajama party.
Okay.
I don't know. Black men can't plan anything. I should have had a girl. I should have a woman doing that, and they would have been playing. But I don't plan nothing. I just have good ideas. So the idea was to have a pajama party, but that fell through. So I'm just going. You know what I'm saying, probably get with a gang of people, and we just probably, you know what I'm saying, hit the town, do something. You know what I'm saying?
How about those? You should his brunch.
I think that's coming. That's in December.
Okay, gotcha.
That was supposed to be. I think they canceled the one they were supposed to do. That's in December. Yeah. I got to get you an invitation to that too.
Yeah, please.
You to come out to that one. It's definitely a good one. Yeah, come to a Nigerian brunch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, take them all. Take them all down.
Yeah, bro. It'd be colorful. It'd be colorful out there too. And you know, they all lawyers and doctors, and you know what I'm saying? High class woman, bro. This ain't, I mean. So, man, y'all, if y'all in the LA area, y'all got to come to the brunch, man. Hit me up or hit up Fred.
I'll definitely promote it for sure. And man, it was great having you on, man. And lastly, I'll say it is great to see all 10 of y'all like function as one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's the coolest shit ever, man. It really is, man. I put Charles Barkley and them on mute, and I listen to y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. No, for real. I listen to y'all. NBA Finals is on. I'm listening to y'all.
That's dope. That's dope. I love that shit.
Yeah, man. So thank you, man, and continued success. And you got to come back. The chat the chat is like, I don't know if you've been watching the chat. You've been watching.
I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat.
Yeah, they loving you, dog. They love you.
Hey, dog, for sure. Shout out to the chat, man. I'll be in the chat too, talking shit. I'll be arguing with y'all. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all the truth, and y'all need to hear it. Nah, but I love the chat though. Your chat is dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in there be knowledgeable about boxing. So it's I'm always there talking shit. I'm part of the crew too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All day, man. Y'all appreciate you, Fred. So you know what I'm saying? Anytime you need to go. And you gotta come back on the show, bro. You gotta come back on the show.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely come back. Man. Y'all are great though. Like, I think I lessen the show. Like, y'all motherfuckers so smart. No, but you know, sometimes you just want to sit back and just enjoy it. Like like how I listen to like John Coltrane and Duke Ellington sometimes. I just sit back and put on that album and just let it go. I think y'all are like that, like because it's my life. Like y'all are like a reflection of like my childhood. Like when I was talking about LA shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man, when y'all talk about LA shit, I'll be like,
sir.
Yo,
yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Like when y'all niggas were talking about Doty the other week.
Oh yeah,
nigga, my address was 13525 Corderi, which is one street from Doty.
Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
dog, I lived that life, dog. That was me. That was
me. You know about Doty? Everybody first rendezvous was over there. If you got to know somebody on Doty. Have to know somebody on Doty.
You had you really had to. And you had the motherfucking thing. Hey, what's the number again? What's the number?
Man, remember that? Oh, what's the fourth cell phone? They don't know nothing about that. Had to go to a payphone to make a call? Like, I'll be downstairs in 20 minutes. What are you doing? You ain't come check on the nigga, see if I'm downstairs or nothing? You don't know about that struggle, bro. That's what I say about the J generation. They didn't have to go through what we had to. We had to actually deal with rejection in front of our face. We got told, no, I don't want to give you my number a lot before we got told that, yeah. So y'all don't know how. That's why I think we more player than y'all young cats. Because y'all get a DM real quick, and take your L on the low. She be like, nah, I'm good. Nobody know. Right. But you got to get a number in front of the homies? Oh, my God. You ain't going to ever do that now.
Right. Man.
So that's how I'm saying. So, yeah, old school shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Craig Facts, his name is podcast. It's like 8 to 10 guys in there.
Man.
Playing Monday morning quarterback, and it's a great time. You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. I love that.
It's all love. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, y'all get that Blade Brown. I got an album coming out called Blade Brown. This is probably one of the best projects I've ever made. I'm putting a lot, not even a lot into it. This is coming from the ancestors. I'm just grabbing it out the ether, you know what I'm saying, and putting it into audio. So this is one of the best sounding albums I've done personally. And I've done a lot of music. I just ain't not gonna be better than this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited. I'm really excited about this album. I'm gonna actually next month I'm gonna have a listening party before I release it. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have you in there, bro. It's gonna be in that thing. We're gonna rent probably like a little theater. We're gonna do it out, bro. It's gonna be a big thing. We gotta have you come through. Thank you. Y'all look out for that and go get Sapiosexual right now.
Sapiosexual, yes. Go watch that.
That's on iTunes right now. Go get Sapiosexual, man. Y'all can get that on iTunes right now.
All right.
Yeah, Fred, man, I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy to come back on here again.
Please,
chop it up again, man.
Please, yeah. Moments notice.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Same day. Just hit me same day. Let's do it for sure.
My guy. All right, Fred, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let y'all, you know what I'm saying, finish talking that shit, man.
Appreciate you, dog.
Peace, chat. See y'all later. All right, man.
Yeah, man. Duncan is cool as hell. Craig Facts, KRAIG space FAC. It's a hell of it. It comes on at 4:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 4:30 PST. So that's 7:30 EST. So when Blue Blood goes off, boom, you got Craig Facts, man. And it's a hell of a show. When I say the shit is good, the shit is blazing. Imagine me, 78, Black Fight fan, Blue Blood, Drew Titan. I'm gonna miss some people, but imagine all of us in there, you know, like how 78 lived his life, how I lived my life. It's all that in one room. Oh man, it just remind me of me growing up. It's like a vignette of like slices of my life, man. We got Blaze in there, the OG player. I like his calmness and shit, his quiet confidence. Oh man, I got Otto, like the weird black dude in the back, you know, but he's really smart. He's really intelligent, but he plays this role as this quirky black dude that can't fit in. Oh man, it's the man. And then you got Dewan, who's a motherfucking intellectual upon intellectual. Craig is an intellectual that's a hell of a comedian. Todd is funny as man. Go watch the show. I'm telling you. And go watch the show. Jamie was the first time, was good guest, as well as Dewey. Yeah, we're gonna get them back on. We'll get them. I got their phone number. Jamie's coming back on real soon. So expect her probably in January. because I think we're full till January. So expect her to come back. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Craig Fax is a man. Man, the shit is dope. It's 2 hours too, and the most beautiful thing about it is 2 hours. Man, that's why I like Blue Blood, man. He takes up my whole afternoon. You know what I mean? I can sit back, click on Blue Blood, and be good. You know what I mean? I ain't got to worry about changing a channel. I ain't got to worry about doing nothing, you know? I'm glad that Blue Blood stays on for like 2 hours, man. You know, that's 2 hours of my day. I ain't got to worry about that. So shout out to Blue Blood, man. And shout out to Craig Fax and Duncan, man. And somebody tell me to play the song so we can get out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. What a show, man. What a fucking show. What a show. What a show. What a show. What a show. Man, tonight was fun. Man, that motherfucker. Hey, and they know boxing. All of them know boxing. Except Todd. Todd don't know boxing that well, but he's funny though. But he understands boxing and knows the names. Thank you, Dave Jack. But he don't know. It's man. Go watch the show. Craig Fax is a dope ass podcast. You know what I mean? Thank you, Champion Heart. Why you didn't beam in, Champion Heart? Oh man, it would have been great to hear from you, man. But I'll get your girl Jamie on soon. Don't worry about it, brother Cole, man. Rob G, your part is coming up. Soji. Champion Heart, missed you tonight, man. Dave, Jack, Yova, you driving or what? What you on? You've been talking a lot, so you ain't driving, right? Or maybe I shouldn't say too much. Wayne, I appreciate you, man. Go to both. Blue Blood and Craig Fax. Do both. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do Blue Blood. Tuesday, Thursday, do Craig Fax. Do that. Try that. What up, D-Will? Yeah, man. Nate, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Tunnel, what it do, man? Tunnel, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Dave Jack, D Will, Soji, appreciate you. Stephen Curry, man, that was a great lob pass you threw to Gary Payton's son. Hell of a lob. Man, great. Likes to play with no respect my tech. Appreciate you. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that payphone. Hey, when you get the wrong number, you got to run to the payphone and say, man, what's your code to get in? Oh, man. Or, oh, man, I got to tell y'all this story. And then I got to tell this story. And then when you ain't got no money, you call collect. You call collect, they decline, and you let them know that you downstairs. Anybody ever do that shit? Hey!
You know that the best things are never instant. Just
shine up, get up, open up your words now. It's the moment of truth. Y'all don't know nothing about call and collect to tell your auntie you downstairs. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But it's or when you leave the supermarket, you got that payphone. You say, what's your name? You say 15. No, you're going to be there in 15 minutes.
Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving and changing up like a season. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing in competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah, Champion Heart know about that shit. People Hernandez, what it do, big homie? Hey, man, childhood was fun as hell, man. Oh, man. Wow, I forgot about them payphone chronicles, man. Niggas used to call collect and give codes. Or how about them pager codes, 143, I love you, and used to spell words on the payphone on the oh my God, because the devil is a lie. Hey. Telling you 403, you a hoe. What you gotta do? Hey. KJ, they don't know nothing about that life, man. We don't know nothing about. Go subscribe to Craig Fax, man. Do yourself a favor. It's a hell of a show. I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for making this show what it is, man. Tell a friend. Today is Thursday. Oh, damn. Today is Thursday. Sunday, we got Reese Salim coming in. I'm telling you, man, we got hits coming, dog. The barbershop can't stop, won't stop. We got Reese Salim coming in, and you know he's fighting at 122 on the same card with Stevie Fulton Saturday. So that's going to be a hell of a show. And we got his trainer, Bobby, coming in. We going to rock out and have a great time. Thank you, guys. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See y'all Sunday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for sure.